live on the podcast.
Well, get started. I'll be there.
Okay, Breezy here.
Okay, I'll be there.
Okay, what you over there doing?
Minding my business.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll see you in a minute.
All right.
I love you.
No, you don't. Get off my phone.
Damn.
So,
Ah! Serizaku, why you looking like that?
man,
Oh
I
man,
wouldn't.
what's
I
up?
wouldn't let nobody talk to me like that.
Oh man. Oh
so
man. That's how we be playing though. I be messing with her.
I wouldn't let nobody talk to me like that. Oh my mom, I am
No,
not the one.
no. See, that's just how we be getting down.
That's all right,
Cause
man.
I be getting on her. I be getting on her too. Y'all just don't be seeing it. So no, but anyway, this Beats and Biz podcast. We in the building. We got a full house tonight because
user.
Breezy
Ha ha ha.
pissed everybody off, especially Deja. So she over there getting her makeup done.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
And
What did Breezy do now?
well, she about to come on here and get on y'all head because and I meant to hit you up earlier, Serizaku, about it, but y'all gotta. It's a little story behind why she is gonna bring to y'all the way she feels about the Soldier Boy, the R. Kelly, the Tory Lanez, and now the Ti and Tiny thing.
Hold up. What?
Here we
I thought
go.
R. Kelly was locked up. What the fuck is going on?
Oh, he's locked up
Well,
on bullshit, but that's fine.
well, here we go. I'm finna give it. I'm
Bring this
finna
shit
give it to
on.
you.
Let's do this.
Where 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 Daisy? Where you at? Where is you at?
What?
Where you at? We
What?
can't see. We can't see you.
You can't
We
see
can't see.
Breezy either. You don't need to see me tonight. You've been seeing me for 2 days in a row. You can take a
No,
break.
everybody wanted. Look, they came to see you. They said they found out that you. I told everybody you was coming. So come on now.
I am. I'm right here. They hear my
Oh, here
voice.
you.
Hey
Here,
y'all.
here
Hey
you
Hello.
go. Now
everybody.
she want to be stank.
Well, I guess it's just me and you on actual video tonight.
Yeah, I don't
Killzown,
know.
man.
Now she want to be stank, and they
Yeah.
didn't put
Yeah,
no picture
yeah,
up there.
yeah. Two in, two out. That's how we roll. Hi,
Uh,
Breezy.
What's good?
I'm like,
talking about
don't
some
show
high.
your ass.
Uh-huh.
Breezy talking about some
My ass.
Oh, okay. Hold on. First of all, I want a good, clean fight. I don't want y'all hooping and
What?
hollering and everything else like that
What?
right now. I want a good. Okay, no, I'm the. I was trying to be the
There
referee from
ain't
Celebrity
nothing good
Deathmatch.
or clean about no damn fight. You can cut that out.
You don't watch Celebrity Deathmatch, so you don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, this Beast and Bitch podcast. This the one podcast to rule them all. It's Big Killzone on your phone. The money still on. The team is forever ever strong. We got Breezy taking it easy. We got Serizaku, the big otaku, and we got Big Baby Deja in the building. What's up, everybody? From that Truth Be Told podcast. So,
Hmm.
and this is the Beast and Bitch
Nigga, you talking
podcast
about Big
network.
Baby Deja. I know you ain't calling nobody big or a baby. You should never use them acronyms.
I mean, hey,
Hey, my
hey,
ass. Hey is for horses.
hey, hey. Anyway, what was we getting ready to talk about? So now, because y'all have pissed off, she been ringing my phone all week, talking about some, uh, talk about some. I've been trying to talk to. I want to talk to Breezy and Serizaku about. Now go tell them what your beef is, cause she just be talking, and then I just be listening,
What?
but not really. So
What? Nigga, you talk more than me.
I mean, this is true, but I be talking
I
with a purpose
mean,
though.
like I've watched a couple episodes of Truth Be Told, and y'all talk a good amount of time. equally. I'm gonna just start off with that.
No.
You
Yeah,
see,
we got Hayes.
she's doing it right there.
Bring, get on up here, man. Come on in. I'm finna
I'm
send
waiting.
Hayes
I'm
the
Who is
chilling.
link.
this?
I'm finna send Hayes the link. Hold on, real quick. Hold tight. Hold on. I'm finna send Hayes the link. Hold on.
Hayes might not want to be on this episode. How you just gonna invite Hayes?
We gotta have the whole network on here. This the
It's
team.
okay. Just go ahead and bring him
This
in.
this is not the community party, but okay, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead and bring him in because we gonna have a real good a real good podcast tonight, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, because we are
Bullshit.
so we're gonna start off with the whole Tiny and Ti thing that's been going on. Tiny and Ti got called out by this lady who was a friend of hers. I don't know who the hell she is, what the hell she
Her name is
does.
Sabrina. Her name is
Okay,
Sabrina. Put some respect on her name.
we don't know who the hell that is, but okay.
Yeah.
So
No,
Daisy,
she's
you
for
tell the
women
story.
empowerment. No. If you're gonna do that, you gotta introduce her right. She's for
tell
women
the story. Tell the
empowerment.
story.
She's for women empowerment. She has an organization to help battered and abused women get through their situation.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What the hell was she doing over there at Ti Tiny house in their
Well,
bed?
she was allegedly she was Tiny's friend for years, and then they fell out, and some accusations happened, and then all of this stuff started to spill over. So
Mm,
I don't
mm.
know. It's about he say, she say, we say bullshit, but y'all figure that out.
No, but here's the thing though. You have to when you are making accusations about somebody, you have to come with some valuable proof. And that's what the boys were saying last week. And all of these stories, it's the stories change, the motives change, and what we seeing now is we seeing a lot of women because of Tiger Woods, because of what's his name? What's the dude name? The director? Harvey
What?
Weinstein, Bill Cosby. We seeing these big, huge, big money lawsuits. And ever since those things happen, you know, it's just been a windfall of chicks getting it seemed like they going to get the bag. And then, you know what I'm saying? It just came out that the girl was on uh one of the girls that came on this other young lady's page that you was just saying, this Sabrina chick. It was found out that one of the girls that came forward was doing it for the clout. So our thing is men, and as a person that had been accused, I told this story on either You Ain't Lying or Truth Be Told, has been falsely accused of putting hands on the woman when actually I was getting my hands put on me. You know what I'm saying? What up, Hayes? We got Hayes in the building from that You Ain't Lying podcast.
What's up,
You
y'all?
Whoa!
What's
buffering
up,
like
y'all?
hell.
And we the
What's
Power
up, y'all?
Rangers.
You
No.
buffering like hell.
Well, hello,
No.
everyone.
Hello.
What's
You
up?
do so
So
much moving.
our what you call them? Our beef with it is if you're going to seek justice, we want women to seek justice from being abused, from being disrespected and everything else like that. But it seems like a lot of women are moving for the bag. They just want to get the bag. Like they not even worrying about if the dude goes to jail. They going doing civil suits. So, but go ahead, Breezy, Serizaku, take it away.
What are we supposed to be saying here?
Yeah, no, break it. Did I break it down or did I break it
Pretty
down?
much.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm like
Right.
flat out like motherfucker do something to me. Like, no, I'm not gonna be fucking waiting any amount of time. I'm talking day one. Right there,
I,
right there. I'm not gonna fucking wait. I'm not coming out here to get no money. Look, I want justice. Motherfucker do wrong by me. We gonna settle it, in court. I'm getting justice. I'm not trying to get no fucking money. I might want my legal fees paid, but that's different. But that being said, I'm like, if you a man, woman, whatever, and it don't matter. Motherfucker do something to me or whatever. No, I'm not trying to get no money. I'm not gonna be changing my story. I'm not gonna, do this back and forth bullshit. Shit happened. you need to go ahead and tell the damn story. Don't fucking wait
Mm-hmm.
till it's ultra fucking convenient for me that
Right.
this dude has money or this woman got money for me to get this lawsuit going. I'm not trying to do a bunch of bullshit to get something done.
Mm-hmm.
True
So,
indeed.
Hayes, how you feel?
If the women who allegedly blaming Ti for doing what he, for Ti and Tiny for doing what they did, it's not right to hold women, to what they saying that happened.
Be right back.
But at the
Go ahead.
same token, if it happened, I feel like they was kind of okay with it at the time. If you went somewhere to where when you came in, they took your phones, they gave you drugs, they did all this. I guess at the time you was on some. Oh yeah, this cool. This
Mm-hmm.
tip them. We chilling. Now, granted, you fall asleep, you wake up, you feel like something didn't happen. Now maybe you don't say nothing right then and there, but then another girl come out years later saying, "Yo, I was chilling with Tip, and this is what happened." Now you got
Mm-hmm.
a numerous amount of girls that's coming out saying, "Yeah, I was with them too, and yeah, they was doing the same." So I don't know if it's true or not because we wasn't there. I wasn't there, but like I said, if that was going on, of course, that's not right to do women in such a manner. But then again, I feel like the woman herself put herself in that position, maybe so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna let Deja go ahead and speak her piece because I feel like maybe she got a different side of it than what we all basically saying, echoing as men on how we deal with abuse. But Deja has known people to have went through similar situations, and so we I want to get the woman side of it, before we get into the rest of the topics because this is an important topic that we have spoke on, on pretty much all this week. We've been speaking on it on the network. So, Daisy, you go ahead and break it down on your end where you coming from as a woman.
Well, I mean, granted, there are a lot of people in this world, and a lot of people do take advantage of
Yeah,
opportunities that or put themselves in a situation that they should not be in, and they know better. Um, on the internet, it came out that they had receipts of the girls saying, "Oh, I can't believe they actually bought this story." Sabrina actually, if you go gossip in the city on Instagram, they showed her text messages of her proof that she was lying, and people actually into it. And so it that's just unfortunate for the real victims that really go through some shit, because it takes away, like, everybody's not lying all the time. I just want to put that out
right,
there.
right.
You can't just be like,
Mm,
well, this is the typical behavior that y'all used to. So, she has to be lying. I just think that we
Right.
have to separate ourselves from evidence, real proof evidence, and not persecute people,
Yep.
that have
Yep.
taken advantage of the system. I just want that to be separate, because like I have girlfriends, my friends have died from domestic violence, and they weren't lying. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
it's just like that's a serious allegation when you make sure you have all your T's and your Q's crossed, but you can't ignore the facts either.
Right.
It's like if it's out on video or if it's out on proof of photos, then you have to accept that. That's proof,
mm-hmm. Oh,
and
yeah.
it's verified,
True
so,
indeed.
and then somebody's story has never changed. If your story has never changed, then then it should be respected.
Hmm. I mean, that's pretty much where I feel like now that we
Yeah,
got
I guess
that under.
I agree
Go
with
ahead.
that,
Go ahead.
but I'm also like, you can't be fucking changing your story. Well, here it is. It's fucking Monday. You said this happened. Here it is
Right.
Tuesday. You done said
Yeah.
something different. Wednesday, you back to story one.
Yep.
Thursday, you got a whole brand new story. And then
But
Friday is
see
just
that, but
like
see that's but
I'm like, come
but
on, what's going on
that's a
here?
person that's lying, because if like if you have really gone through something so traumatic, your story never changes.
Changes,
You
yeah,
can
like
tell that you can tell that shit from 5 years from now, and it would never ever change if that really
exactly,
happened to you.
like
So,
but when
but like
people go
with
like,
the whole Meg the Stallion thing, oh Lord. Now I was said I was gonna let it play out in court, because I'm like, I'm not gonna prejudge nothing that I don't really know. So I was like, well, maybe if we just hear the court shit, maybe that would nip this stuff in the bud, but it hasn't. And it's still reoccurring because she constantly brings it up. So it's like
yeah,
we don't know what to believe, and then we don't know what's her truth either, because it's traumatizing being shot by anybody. I don't give a damn if she was shot by
yeah,
a dog. It's traumatic.
but
So, but
also you
She
can't be
shot
out here,
herself.
you can't be changing your story one day
no,
and
no,
then
no, no.
back
You
to
can't
another
you can't
story next
change
day.
the story. No, don't change the
Hmm.
story. Don't ever
Motherfucker,
change the
shoot
story.
me, I got one story.
Right. Exactly. But it's just like she said that she was traumatized, whatever her reason or her case may be. But I just feel like I wanted to hear the court documents, because I'm like, I'm not gonna persecute that girl and I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't. It's interesting, but I'm also kind of like, all right, you need to get one. There needs to be one story on this, and not something else 2-3 days later.
I
It
mean,
needs
at
to
the
be
end of the
one story.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
well,
Cause
Meg
I'm
lying,
like, cause I'm
so
like, I'll get confused as fuck.
she lying, so that's that, and there's
I
nothing.
mean,
It's not
I
I'm
a
gonna
wouldn't
just.
she
say that
lying.
she's not lying about getting shot, because she was shot. We just don't know by
No, we
who.
Was
not
she?
saying that. We don't know who. So I'm
Right.
with you, Deja,
I
on
mean,
that.
you can't take
Is
away the fact that she was shot. I mean, that's just evident.
Was she
But
shot?
like,
yeah,
because if the
yeah.
doctor said it, then she
The
was.
doctor didn't say it. The
It's in
doctor
her.
never said she was shot.
It's in our paperwork. She revealed her paperwork with what the doctor said. It's in her notes. She did
And
provide that proof.
her paperwork, when it initially happened, she was like,
And
"I stepped on glass." That was her initial statement. Then
Mm,
later on, she said, "I got shot." Then people said, "If you got shot, show us the damage to your foot." To which then she showed pictures of her foot. And then people kept questioning her, saying, if you got shot, there would be more damages to your persons than what you're stating. Now, in order for me to believe this, because the paperwork can say one thing and she can say one thing, but you've had multiple trained medical professionals and law enforcement look at her foot and say, what happened? She said, I don't know. That's in her police report. When she got in the paramedics ambulance, they said, what happened? I don't know. Then when she gets to the hospital, again, she initially said, I stepped on glass. Now it comes
well, she
out,
claimed
oh, I
she
got shot.
claims she claimed in her defense, she claimed that she was protecting a black man. So let's just put that
Okay,
out
but
there also.
in her defense though, that's lying.
yeah, that's
In her
still.
defense, she said, I didn't know who shot me. And mind you, her story said she was walking away from the car when she got shot in the top of her foot. Now that's a very hard
No,
shot to
she was
pull
limping
off.
away. That's on video. She was limping away, not
In her
walking
Yeah,
away.
we
Instagram
saying
live, in
if he
her
on the.
hush, in her Instagram live,
Well, damn, breezy,
she
damn.
said, because
I'm trying to shoot you some
I
bail.
can't stand this Megan situation bullshit. In her Instagram live, she said she was walking away from the car when she got shot, and her back was turned. These are her words from her Instagram live that she went on. Later on, when a bunch of people were saying that don't make no sense, how you get shot in the top of your foot and then it goes through your heel, you had to be facing the shooter to know who shot you. And she said, I wasn't. When everybody started putting pressure to her, that's when she said, oh, well, Tori shot me. And that's when Tori was like, hey, I ain't shoot you because the police swabbed my whole body. I was shirtless. We just came from the pool party. They found no gunpowder on me. There's no gunpowder on Tory. That's facts. His lawyers just released that recently. So how does a man shoot somebody with no gunpowder on them? How?
But
It
my
don't work
thing
that
is,
way.
but
But
in that
ain't no
way,
but
but
no
they
but
said
Ain't no
that they were all.
ain't
They
no
said they were
but
all drunk. In their defense, they were all drunk. So
it
if you're
don't matter though, Daisy.
intoxicated,
If they
no,
the
no, because
gun,
it does matter.
no.
It does
If
matter if
they
you're under the
swab the man,
influence.
no. But
They
if they
swabbed his
swab
body
It
this
does
man
residue.
matter if
down,
you're under
Yo,
the influence and you
yo,
are
but
intoxicated.
no,
Yes,
yo,
it
Daisy,
does.
Asia,
Daisy,
yo.
Asia,
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
listen.
Daisy.
hold on, hold on.
Yes. But
Like
They
I
if
feel
you
swab.
like that this is
that
like
if
it's
you
backwards and forward. You
if
cannot sit up
you
there.
if you
What?
fire a gun, there will be gunpowder
Residue
residue on your
on
trigger
you.
finger.
They'll
Yes.
be
That
on your
never
hand.
came out. Nobody said that though.
It just came out yesterday in multiple articles where they said the
So wait,
charges were dropped
wait.
against
So
Tory.
there's no gunpowder on the bodyguard. There's no gunpowder on the
No,
best
there
friend.
is.
There's no
There
gunpowder
is.
on her. So who the fuck
There
did it?
is. There's gunpowder on Megan. There's gunpowder on the bodyguard. There was gunpowder on Kelsey, none on Tory. In the statement released by his
Mm,
lawyer, Megan's lawyers went to Tory's lawyers and said there is exculpatory evidence
That's not.
to
That
prove
wasn't
that.
within that court document. Nobody said that it was in the court
That
case.
was just released yesterday by
yesterday.
Tory's lawyer because Megan's lawyer went to Tory's lawyer and said there's exculpatory evidence, meaning we found evidence that there was gunpowder residue on Meg. There was gunpowder residue on the bodyguard and on Kelsey. Not only that, Kelsey's statement is different from Megan's. The bodyguard statement is different from Megan's. And Tory's statement is different from Megan's. So you have three people disagreeing what Megan said. You have glass in the car that was underneath the back passenger side where Megan was sitting that had blood on it as well. This is all stuff that has been coming out over this entire case that some people are writing about, some people aren't writing about. Like the charges getting dropped for Tory during the presidential inauguration. Everybody ran with that and said that, oh, Meg dropped charges. Meg isn't the one charging Tory. The state is.
Mm-hmm.
So
No,
everybody,
she said the charges was never dropped. Now that's what she said.
yeah, but because they said in the articles Meg dropped charges, Meg never put charges on Tory. If she did, they would have gotten him right away. They would have booked him that night if they had enough evidence, and he would have had gun charges that night. The reason
California
he
is
didn't, the reason they didn't have any evidence to prove he was the trigger man or anybody shot anything.
Yeah.
And they let him go. It was only later when Meg came out with this story that they went and picked him up and then released him. That's why he has he brought forth a what do you call it? I forget the name of the actual legal term for the document, but he brought a document to the judge saying, "Can I speak my side of the story?" Because right now Tory has a gag order and essentially a restraining order on him where he cannot directly answer questions about his case. He can't talk to Meg. He can't mention Meg. He can't hint at Meg. But Meg's been going at him non-stop. The nigga already on the hook. Why do you need to continue to attack him?
Yeah. But all of that
what I'm
being
gonna say
said,
is I'm gonna let it. So I'm gonna let it all play out in court. I want it all. So until that verdict gets released, until that judge makes his final judgment, then I'll make my opinion. Because it's still a lot of holes within that night that needs to
but
be
that's what I'm
answered
saying.
still.
If
So
she,
therefore,
so she,
that's why I wasn't gonna form my opinion until I heard all the evidence, like everybody else.
But everybody else isn't waiting. Everybody is already
they are already jumping on them because it's a
no, they
man.
already prejudged because they have this narrative that every woman is out to get these celebrities, and that's not always the case. That's why I said I'm gonna wait for mine.
They have the what is it? They have the notion that every man that's in a scuffle with a woman is out to beat and kill. What that's why I said last night that a man should immediately walk away from these type of situations because no matter
there is no
what,
walking away from a woman who's vindictive and angry at you.
Well, I'm just talking about from the initial incident because he could have walked away if it was getting heated.
You can't walk away
He
if
could.
there's shots ringing out. Like what is how you just gonna
And
walk?
how do we know?
You
And
think
see
it's
that,
just so cut and
Yeah.
dry? It's not that simple.
and
Killzone.
it,
Like you
But
always think that's the damn answer. That don't solve shit all the time.
hey,
That's the
I'm
whole
just putting it
problem.
out there. He should have. No, I'm saying he should have had stopped dealing with her. He should have never been dealing with her in the first place. Let's just be honest with it, because this woman does have a history of beating the hell out of niggas
she beat
on
up her ex-boyfriend, and there's court
at a
documents on that in
football
Texas.
game.
Yes.
And matter of fact, I could call
Okay,
my
but
niece
there's
and
a lot
see
of
if she
people
was
that have
there
a
at that
past.
football
Everybody
game.
has a past though. You can't persecute nobody for their past.
I'm
It is
not
what it is.
persecuting her for her past. I'm saying that
There's a
because
pattern.
she has a pattern. She literally. Here's an
That's a
example.
persecuting her for her past.
I'm
I mean,
not.
we
What I'm
all have
using.
shady shit.
Listen,
But all
this is
I'm
what I'm.
saying
Stop.
is, if you
I can
know,
answer that.
Guys,
What I'm
hey,
saying is
hey.
this. Okay.
I'm not saying that, oh, well, we're persecuting her past. I'm just kind of like noticing a trend here.
I'm not persecuting Meg's past. What I'm saying is Meg has been in a violent situation before where something like this has occurred. Not to the extent of a firearm, but an assault occurred. Boyfriend got a restraining order against her. It was later dropped. He was going to be interviewed by a couple of people on the internet who have popular shows, and Meg live streamed him and made him take down an Instagram post where he was talking about his abuse as a victim at her expense.
Right.
So it's like,
I still
what
feel
are we
like,
doing
man,
here?
you a weak nigga,
Like
man,
I
if you let
said,
the girl whoop on you though.
I'm just gonna wait till the court system. I ain't saying shit.
But see, when you you can say that you weak for that, right? But when you stand up for yourself like this and like this type of climate, you get labeled, and then it just fucks up everything for you.
so I'd rather
Look
be
at look at look at
the
look at
bitch.
look
For
at it
sure
this way.
not put your hands on a woman is never, but you a weak nigga if you sitting up here pressed about a girl putting her
Look,
hands on you.
Yeah,
if it, Lionel Richie pretty much had it the best route. Did he cheat on his wife? Yeah. Did she show up at the hotel where he was staying with his mistress? Okay, yeah. She whooped his ass. Anytime he could have just, gave her
Bow.
the one hit kidder.
Bow.
But then he remembered,
I'm Lionel Richie.
I'm Lionel Richie. This shit will follow me and fuck up everything I have going for me if I
Not
put
only
my
that,
hands on
I'm a
her.
man.
Yep. Tiger Woods didn't beat there. I just got through watching it, and
It's like
she called, old baby girl called the house. Now this is crazy. I didn't know this happened.
in
Yeah.
But
some instances, especially if you got money, and especially if you in the wrong, like Lionel Richie, go ahead, just take the ass whooping on this one, get the divorce, and keep rolling and keep making money.
and he still been getting.
However, I'm also of the mind that, like, if you haven't done nothing wrong and this girl just flipping out on you and she decides to put her hands on you, I'm gonna take you down. I'm gonna restrain your ass.
Man, none of that shit matter. If you're not physically assault, if you cheating on the person, that's not grounds for you to go upside the head with a 9-iron. That's not grounds for you to go and want to.
No, it's not. But
Shoot,
Right.
yeah.
not
that's-
not
But see,
saying
that's what
right,
women. But see, that's what women.
But
But see,
also,
with women.
I'm like,
Go ahead, sir.
bro. Like, his first problem was like you was cheating on him.
So
Just fucking leave, man.
you don't
Take
have
that
to.
shit off. It's 10 times easier just to walk the fuck away than do that cheating shit. Trust me.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But hold up. What I seen too in the whole Tiger thing is when you portraying an image of I'm a family man, when you put yourself in that box, it's kind of hard for you to go into player mode. Like you've been like we all said, Steph Curry, me and Deja got into it. I forget if we was on the podcast or not, or we was on here, or where me and her got into it either on or off camera about Steph Curry. And I said that if Aisha want to go and be Tatiana, go ahead and either get separated,
Cut her loose.
and or divorce her and let her go do her thing. Because what you saw right after that, dude broke his hand. They fell almost in the last place and in the Western Conference. everything. Now he back doing what he doing, but she out here tighten it up basically.
And
So
that's what
she
she
on
wants.
there.
That's what she
That,
wants.
that's what she want to do. Dude, cut her loose.
I
Find
mean,
you
the problem
somebody
is
else then.
the problem with what's her face. What's his wife name?
Aisha.
Aisha is when you look at Aisha's background, she was very much a sheltered girl, and she wasn't one to go out and party and go to girlfriends clubs and shit like that. So what it is with Aisha is she's around a bunch of single women in them box seats, and they telling her all these wild parties they've been on and they've done, and she wants to taste of that life because she's never done that. She ain't really lived like that. She's always been a church going girl and everything like that. So she's seeing these stories and these crazy accounts, and she's like, I want to be a part of that. I want to have these type of stories, and that's what she's doing. She's doing,
Well,
and
she
they
feel like bust.
ain't
It
she can
ain't
go
nothing
out.
wrong with it.
Yeah, that just
If you
go
want
out.
to do, look. Like I had this girlfriend. I'm like, look, man. She like legit got pissed that like I wasn't all like why I ain't getting mad that she out at the club. I'm like, you want to do whole ass shit? Like we can go ahead, we can break up. You want to be out at the club till 3 a.m? Fuck that, dude. I like to take my ass home and go to fuck to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hey said that the other night. It was like, it's got to be. We were talking about compromises on Truth Be Told,
I'm like,
Thursdays at 8 o'clock.
if that's what she want to do, then
What his
like
wife
that
said
ain't.
was just a wake up call, man. That was just for him to get back on his feet and get back on his game. Her feeling like that or whatever she doing is just for him to get back on his feet because maybe he busy doing him balling and like Breezy said, man, and she's sitting up in them boxes. She hearing everybody else talk.
The man has a super physically demanding job, and it's not like she can't be there with him. He's a
That's
No.
what I'm saying.
multi-millionaire. She can travel the world, go to every arena with him. It's them box seats and them single women and them thirsty girls up there, or even ring courtside that are like giving whispering in her ear, and these stories. These
Or
stories,
maybe
these
she just
stories are
hearing them
dangerous.
talk right.
The
She
most
hearing
dangerous
them.
thing, the most dangerous thing for a happily married woman is a single unhappy woman.
Or
The
for a
other way
happily
around.
married man too, because
It's the other
I'm
way
pretty
That's
sure.
around
true.
too.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's the other
because
way
that's what
around.
happened with Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods started
Misery
going to the
loves
club.
company.
He started going to the club with Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley, and they was cheating on their wives heavy. They was
Yeah.
getting it in.
Or your single
It's not
unhappy
that.
friend don't want to see the
It's
You
married
happy.
Well, here
happy
the thing
friend.
is, misery doesn't love company. It requires that shit.
Yeah, and they were miserable. They was
Like
just men balling out doing what they wanted to do.
like look, dude. Like I had a friend like she want to do shit with her friend doing. Like your friend is consistently single, complaining about men every 30 fucking seconds, but she want a boyfriend. But here it is,
Bad.
first opportunity she get, she fuck around on him. Everybody know. I know. He know. His grandmama know. Everybody know.
The dog knows.
Everybody fucking knows. And that's just what that relationship with them two was.
Yeah.
And it was to the point that it's like her ass won't listen to her single and happy ass friend. I'm like, okay, you can go. Because this is gonna be a fucking repeating thing. The one time you go over here listen to her dumbass, she is never, and the rock means never, been in a happy relationship. All right.
Yeah, and
Her
then
ass
too.
is consistently unhappy, bitching and moaning. Like, why don't dudes find me desirable or attractive? Maybe because you fucking project, this aura of unhappiness to the point dudes don't want to be around that shit.
Yeah.
No.
We see that shit, we run for the hills.
Quick.
Hey, so Deja, I hope that this clarifies it for you, and I'm so proud of y'all for not going off and killing each other and burning each other
No,
at the
this don't
stake.
clarify it. No, who said that?
Why is it don't clarify, Deja?
Because we still. I'm
Okay.
not really supposed to be talking to you. I'm supposed to be talking to Breezy. So you need to exit stage left.
Damn,
Well,
hold on,
Um.
Damn.
God damn it. This my this the show. Shit.
This is not yours either.
This is my what you talking about?
This is not. This is Breezy's and that other one.
And
Ha!
the other one,
Wow,
damn.
wow! I get to be
That
the
other
The
other
one.
one.
other one,
Shaka
damn.
Look, did you watch Blank Man and I get to be the other guy last night or
Serizaku.
The
something?
other one, damn.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Serizaku.
Damn.
Damn,
But no,
obviously
but
she
what's
watched
the
Blank
problem?
Man the other night.
What's
I'm the
the
other
other
guy.
Well, hold on. But what's causing all this? Because you was mad because they said that we just got to break it down.
No,
Why are
no,
you still?
it wasn't really towards Megan. It was more so towards the R. Kelly thing and how Breezy
Oh
talking about he
boy.
got doppelgangers in these videos.
He does. He does.
That's really my beef. Now that
Okay.
part.
Now,
He
I just want to
does.
ask, what the fuck did I do? Because
she
this, I
she
got
mad at you. She mad at you because you was echoing the sentiments. But see, here's
look,
the thing
look,
though.
You was
look.
If they don't want to
co-signing,
believe,
Cats is not finna stop bumping R. Kelly music. I mean, come
Ooh.
on. Let's be real.
You said what?
Cats is not finna stop bumping R. Kelly music. Let's
I
be
don't listen to it personally no more, but okay.
nah, me neither.
Hold up.
I don't listen to
Tell
R. Kelly
me-
no more. Like, what
tell
do you
me-
mean?
tell-
No.
Tell me you don't fucking listen to It Seems Like You're Ready.
Hold on,
No.
Because I do. I'm like,
I don't.
shit.
That's so
I'm
corny.
sorry.
You know what
I've
I
been
listen
wanting
to?
that shit
I
since I
listen
saw
to all the
Led
Joe
Zeppelin in
and
1998.
Genuines
I
and
want
this
that
other
shit. Well,
Mm-mm.
I got that
Lisa
shit.
Ray, I don't know. It's kind of over.
Honestly,
it's
you
kinda
guys,
over.
you guys, none of you are gonna be truly able to.
You don't
avoid
even
it.
use music. You shut up.
I use music. I got a whole like 6
Not
playlists.
you. Not you. Killzone.
What you talking about? I don't even use music. What
You
you
don't
mean?
use no music.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay.
Liar.
How you know?
Whoa.
How you know?
Oh,
How you know?
I know.
How she
Whoa.
know, y'all? How she know?
You
Mood music.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I'm like, they're like, you know,
What?
it's what it is.
Mood music.
Nah,
Like,
I was
I
just
mean,
like,
my
how y'all
playlist
gonna
full of
sit
all
up
kinds of
there
things.
and
Joe
just like
Budden.
No, but
dismantle that
man.
man and those accusations with those kids? Like, explain
But
that to me.
Look,
Oh, wait.
Look,
What do you want me to
Breezy,
explain?
Breezy, you go first. This Serizaku. Go ahead.
Well, what do you want me to explain?
Why are we excusing what happened with him and these children? That's what she's mad about. Is
But
that
no, I'm not
listen,
excusing
listen.
if he did it or not.
Listen.
I'm not excusing that. Here's what I'm saying. I'm just not gonna stop bumping his music in my car, man. You know, that's not gonna happen. I paid for that fucking CD. I'm gonna use it. All right.
all right?
issue-
Breezy, go ahead.
The issue with the R. Kelly situation, right, is every one of these girls technically were of the age of consent for their states. That is the issue. They were between either 17 or 19. And in many cases, many of the girls lied about their age, presented false ID for
They
their
weren't
age.
just 17. Some of them were 14, 15, 16.
There's no 14,
and on.
15, or 16-year-old girls. There are none. There are none. The
In the
man has
official document.
Listen. The man has literally the FBI on his ass. And even they, to this day, while he is sitting in jail, have not been able to find evidence of him sleeping with any minors. What they're currently charging him for is sex trafficking. Right? He got him a RICO charge, right? And they're saying he used his music as a way to lure young girls to his concert. So they can't even get him on the actual charges of sex with underage minors. They're using his enterprise, his business, which no man is an enterprise, but they're trying to paint him as this guy, as a Pied Piper, unfortunately, poor language on his part, of tricking people to bring their young girls to him at a attempt of stardom and musicdom. And it's like none of it ever happened. And there are no 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old girls. Even when you talk about the tape that got out, that leaked, right, or got out, whatever, they had specialists examine that tape. And in the court documents, it says the tape has been edited, it's been modified. There were moles missing on his body that weren't in the tape. The hairline was further
That
back than
just
what it
sounds
did
like a
when I
whole
met.
bunch of bullshit because they found a lot of tapes, Breezy. So all them
Okay, I
tapes
can
was
answer that. I'll
edited and
answer that right
broke
now.
down
Right
and
now.
all this other stuff.
I'll answer
That's a
you
bunch
right
of
now.
bullshit.
Right now, his attorney is demanding that the FBI, because I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the one woman that came out and his Michael Avenatti, who also
No,
is going to be.
I'm talking about the background dancer's niece that found all these tapes and turned it into the FBI.
Okay, but where
That's
are
what I'm
all these
talking about.
tapes? Where are the tapes? Because his attorneys, R. Kelly's attorneys, have requested all these tapes and they're not to be found. They've requested the tape that CNN said they saw when Michael Avenatti brought it. They're requesting the tape that
So wait.
Lisa, what's the
So
tape?
when a tour manager said there are videotapes, there are cameras, there are all these people know that he videos these women, you gonna still say that there's ulterior motives?
And
That's bullshit.
it's not
Everybody snitched
bullshit.
on
If
this
I
man,
tell you,
and everybody took up for this man. And yes, they should be in jail.
okay,
And yes, the parents should. And yes, the parents should be accounted for. But let's not make that
all
excuse
right, but
that
we're not
that's
making
cap.
excuses. Listen. If what they're saying is true, right? If what all these people are saying are true, when they raided his house, they would have found tapes. When they raided his compound, they would have found tapes. When they raided his storage houses, they would have found tapes. They've not found any tapes. They've not given any tapes to his defense
They were
attorney.
giving tapes.
They were not given tapes. They were not given tapes.
When they raided his office in Chicago, they did find tapes. Yes, they
They
did.
did not find tapes when they raided his
Oh,
office.
you need to
If
go
they
back and watch this series because it was
no,
uncovered.
listen,
Yes, it was.
listen. The R. Kelly, if you're talking about surviving R. Kelly, all of those people are
No.
also in trouble because all of
Yes,
them.
all those people, yes, because those were dancers, those were tour managers, that was security guards. They were all important key roles to the case that
When
the
I,
FBI was building
that's
anyway.
not what I'm. That's not what I'm talking about. When I mention that they're in trouble, all of them purposely withheld information from the docu-series that would have helped not only prove his innocence, but prove some of the people there have alternative motives. Example, one of the people who was over his money, his finances, he was the one without
He
R.
ain't got
Kelly's
no
knowledge.
finances, Breezy. He broke. That's why he can't get
Listen,
out now.
Hold on, Days. Let him finish, because all of
the
No,
this.
I'm
reason,
not talking to you. I'm talking to Breezy. Thank you.
What
the
they?
reason, if you want to know why this man has no finances, it's because everybody else was managing his money. That is the fact. When he was in the Gayle King interview and he said, Gayle, I went down to SunTrust Bank and they asked me how much money I had. I said I didn't know. When they asked me how much money I had, I didn't know. And he's telling the truth. Because one of the men in the series,
retarded.
he's dyslexic, but one of the men in the series has glasses on. I can't think of his name right now. But this man was over his money. This man was getting $100,000 and $200,000 cards in his name. Admitted to it. Was getting friends. Admitted to stealing the money from him. Admitted to R. Kelly didn't have knowledge of the fake marriage certificate that they got for him and Aaliyah. Said on its own and forged his name. This is all admitted out of this man's mouth. And see, the problem is that when a series like Surviving R. Kelly drops with all these different people and everybody watches it, they go with that
It sounds like
narrative.
a bunch of ulterior motive bullshit. Like that's
But
not.
Breezy,
That's
but
not
the
fact.
first,
This is
Breezy,
This is in the
but
paperwork.
Breezy though.
That's not what.
But the first chance
What?
he gets, no, I was
It's in
saying,
the
but the
paperwork.
first chance that R. Kelly get to go and talk to Gayle King, this man blows the whole interview.
I'm gonna tell you why.
By standing up,
I'll tell you
getting
why.
loud. He never made himself. I feel like the people really attacking him too because
I can answer this. You want me to answer this? This man since 2001. 2001. Everybody, let's history lesson. 2001 has been dealing with accusations from Aaliyah. Has been dealing with accusations.
They're not accusations. It's true.
It's not true.
And guess what?
It is not true.
The video. Wait a minute. All those damn interviews with Tory on MTV, that he incriminated himself. What is you saying?
In those MTV interviews,
Tory from MTV
he was with Aaliyah underage, man.
He never was.
He married Aaliyah, dude.
He did not marry Aaliyah. I looked at the marriage certificate. The marriage certificate is forged. When you look at the certificate
Yeah,
and you
forged after he
actually
made her get an abortion. We already know
no,
that,
but see,
Breezy.
you do not know that she was ever pregnant. There's no proof she was ever pregnant. There's no proof they were ever in a relationship.
Are you
All you guys
serious?
have.
Nah, brother, they was. I
Oh
mean,
no,
you
I
But
gotta
know,
leave
that,
this chat.
but
I
I'm
gotta
But
gonna
leave
this
say
this
is
this.
chat.
I'm gonna say
I
this.
can't say
You're
this
with
is
not. You're not
certainty
literally
that
even.
that's
I
true or
can't
not
even
like
talk
that.
to her
there's
because guess what? He
listen.
not even saying her name correctly. So I'm gonna leave this damn chat. This some
All I'm
bullshit.
gonna say is
Oh,
this.
How am I not saying Aaliyah's name correctly?
It's
well,
It's
hold up.
Aliyah. It's not Aaliyah. It's Aliyah.
I feel like
Oh,
Aaliyah,
here we go.
Aaliyah.
Bye.
But
It
anyway,
why
don't
Hey,
Kelly
matter.
hey,
went so
hey,
long.
hey.
Why
You ain't
Kelly
even
went
said
so
nothing
But I
back.
long with
mean,
I
doing what
gotta
he was
go.
people
doing.
could be
I'll
made.
listen,
spit
wait,
It
wait,
up
wait,
could.
out of
stop,
here.
stop. See, this is
Y'all can
the
listen
problem.
to breezy
Look,
conspiracy
This
theories on
look,
y'all own
this
time. I'm
isn't
out.
look. I just want to know what
okay.
the fuck I did.
Listen. This is not conspiracy theory. This isn't some fan theory. This isn't some I'm pulling shit out of my ass.
Serizaku sitting back laughing like a bug.
This what this
Look, 'cause
is.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that I done did. Like, what the
I mean,
fuck?
I'm
He
I
still
mean,
went
hold
back to
on,
the initial question. What did I
Zaku,
do? He still asking,
Zaku,
what did
hold
he
on. I
do?
meant to
Look,
brief you
look,
like I
look,
did
look.
Breezy. That's why Breezy
She still has not said what the fuck I did.
no.
You
Look,
know,
look.
I'm,
She
I'm,
said,
I'm actually my inner Michael Jordan is about to come out, and I'm about to take this personally.
"Sir,
Don't,
hey,
don't,
hold on,
brother,
don't
don't.
do it, don't do it."
Don't
I
do it.
meant to brief you. Hold on, I meant to brief you like I briefed Breezy
I
earlier,
get
and I
called the
forgot
other
to do
guy.
it.
I mean,
No,
listen.
and
but
and I
This
Breezy,
take it
like I
personally.
said, you see how cool. Hold on. You see how cool and calm and collected that I am with it, and I told Breezy the same thing. It's like,
AJ called me
Bree-
and told me to take a chill pill. I took a chill pill, but I'm about to fucking snap right now because like I'm getting so fucking annoyed at this bullshit right now.
no, but see, you
Because my
gotta
thing is
let.
this. My thing is this, right? Let me get this out. My thing is
Go ahead.
this. We as a people, and I hate to make this a black thing, we
Damn.
as a people run with one story and don't do no research. What I am telling all of you in this call is the
Mhm.
niggas who was there with R. Kelly during the Aaliyah, during the trials, these niggas themselves out of their own mouths have come out and said what I'm saying to you. The reason it isn't on mainstream TV, the reason it isn't on the news, the story is dead to them. They can't get no more clicks off of it. It's not interesting anymore. That is
Mhm.
the problem. They had a marriage certificate. It was forged. When you blow it up, all the shit is it's crooked. The lettering on the marriage certificate is crooked. That's not how a
Yeah.
marriage certificate looks. Not only that, they didn't have anybody to authorize the marriage. It got annulled a year later when Aaliyah's parents found out about it, and it was annulled. And R. Kelly's signature ain't even well, it's on there, but it's a forged signature. Because even he was like, I don't even remember signing this. And you guys are like, why is R. Kelly blowing up? Why is he losing his shit? R. Kelly has not been allowed to talk about this shit at all since 2001 of people accusing him, saying he did this, saying he did that. Where's money going? Literally, his one of the two white women who were road managers for him said this nigga was living out of a car and had to call the nigga who forged the document to cut him a check to stay in a hotel. The nigga is illiterate. He's
Yeah, bro.
dyslexic. And y'all
Mhm.
just like, oh, well, I don't understand. You know, that nigga, you
Well,
know, he
like I
did that
said,
shit.
like I
Look,
said, hold up. You'll
look.
never ever be able to reason, and that's why I told Days, and I meant, like I said, Sarah Zaku, my bad, because I meant to debrief you on this. When a woman has been through some things or had people close to her been through some things,
I
there
understand
is no
Like pump
we
brakes. Hold on, pump brakes. They said in the documentary, none of them hoes had cell phones, right? Azriel Clary gets on an gets her own fucking docuseries with her father and says in the camera, "We all had our cell phones. We just decided not to talk to y'all." What the fuck?
Mm.
Are we gonna get a retraction on that from
Well,
the docuseries? No, we're
I
not gonna
mean,
get a
no,
retraction
we
from
not.
that.
But
It's
they
the
want to
same shit.
when
We're surviving
But that's like
Neverland.
that Ti
Same shit.
situation, though, man. But that's just like the situation that's
It's
going on with
hearsay.
them.
It's
I
hearsay with
mean,
Tip.
it's
It's hearsay with R.
hearsay
Kelly.
until but we can't just not say we can't just not we can't just say that it's hearsay. We
It
gotta
is.
no,
just kind of just
hold
let it
on,
It
play
is.
out.
Hayes, the
My
girl
my
already
bro.
came
Wait,
out.
no, fuck
The
that. Here's what we can
girl,
do. The three of us right now in this call can say, Hayes, You kick dogs. We can all say that shit. You kick dogs. I can go right now, pay a couple of my friends to write articles on various websites that says Hayes kicks dogs.
Yeah.
Do you kick dogs? No. Just a bunch of niggas saying you kick dogs. That's the problem.
It's like Rory saying the N-word on Joe Budden podcast. You never heard him say it.
Exactly.
It's like you
This
never.
is the problem.
So I just wanted to give Deja the floor because we don't want to be one of those podcasts that we want the ladies to be able to come on and speak their piece.
Yeah,
Sir,
totally.
I just wouldn't think that it's not true.
But
though.
don't take it.
I just need a few more evidence, though. I wouldn't just think that it's not true.
I'm just waiting
from
till
R. Kelly
court,
or even the situation from Tilt. But I do understand is from y'all point of view is if it's not going through court and you get found guilty, then it's just hearsay. But that's just the political way. I mean, yeah, it's hearsay, but that don't mean that it's not true.
No, but people gotta quit doing that shit,
not
Hayes. People gotta quit doing that shit, Hayes, man. And like we found out, like Trap Boy Freddy just put and I was going in on Trap Boy Freddy. I was like, man, y'all know how I felt about that whole Mo3 situation, and you know what I'm saying. I had people that shall remain nameless, down there that had called that I talked to, and we rapped about this kind of behind the scenes, but I pumped my brakes on it because he came out with a song and said, I didn't get shot at V Live. I got shot at the gas station and the dude shot me. I just didn't come to the internet about it. So, and then you diss me and diss my homeboy. So it was on both sides. I thought it was just Mo3. They was hating on Mo3 because Mo3, they had the labels and the backing, and Mo3 had the streets and everything else like that. So you see, even when it ain't dealing with females, it's still being when you pipe. Same thing with King Von. King Von was on it. Like I got on. Shout out Urban Politicians TV. I got on there, and academics had the tweets where him and YoungBoy was going back and forth about they baby mamas, and then Quando Rondo being loyal. That's why you start hearing them disses from Quando Rondo. So King, you can't tell me that King Von, if this my boy, we started off as the proteges of YoungBoy and Dirt, and we supposed to be boys, and now these two is beefing over females, or I'm beefing with your boss over a female. You just gonna ride. Now I'm gonna feel some type of way because it's over a female. This between me and him. This ain't even really no street business. So you see how that turned out. So all I'm saying is, man, is that people gotta, if something happen, go straight to the authorities. If you and your dog fall out, get on the phone.
I'm glad you mentioned that. An example of a woman going straight to the authorities is when Nelly, Country Grammar, got accused of raping a girl. She went that night to the authorities, got a rape kit that night to the authorities, and everything. Had all the evidence, pictures and everything the same night. Her story has never changed.
Now the rape kit and all that came back false, but
well, he wasn't the one that did it. With somebody else in the bus, but
but that's what I'm saying. On him though,
that's the energy you want to have with this. It's like,
Serizaku, you all right, dog?
Serizaku's like, I can't believe this is what we're fucking talking about. And it's talking about so fucking long. But,
only thing I'm bring that back up in here.
Nah, man, fuck that.
Nah. I want to know. Is this what you bring me out here for? What the fuck, bro?
No. We just wanted to talk. That
wasn't even really a talk. That wasn't even a hot button issue. It was just like, this what I'm telling you. This what she think, and that was it.
That's all it was. She just wanted to get that off her chest. It wasn't no beef. She just upset, and we just had to let her have a moment. That's all that was.
I'm just in the camp. I got this R. Kelly CD. I'm gonna continue to fucking play it.
That's fine. But we not finna kill you.
Listen. All these people.
I can't turn it.
Listen.
That motherfucker and Sam Goody. The place don't even exist.
All these people.
They still got the Sam Goody stick on.
All these people like, I'm not gonna bump R. Kelly music and all this other shit. They still bump other people's music, support other people's teams and whatnot, who have done the same, if not worse thing. There are people right now watching movies from Weinstein right now on Fox Replay because the shit's free on cable, or they're listening to some song from Lady Gaga that R. Kelly fucking wrote. Like, you cannot avoid super talented people when they make super talented things.
Uh-oh,
It's
here she come
impossible.
back.
Y'all
You're
like
right,
Brian. People like Brian Singer. People like
You're right, though. You're right.
people like the Brian Singer movies, and he is confirmed to have raped one of the children in that movie. Just
Yeah.
confirmed. And he
Like-
fled the country. So it's like you can't avoid some of these things, and it's like you do the best you can here and there. But yeah,
I'm not finna avoid R. Kelly music because I grew up listening to this shit. I still got the fucking label on the damn case, and I can't return it. I might as well continue to play it. I still want, still want a girl to strip to It Seems Like You're Ready, because I've been wanting that shit since 1998. Club. Every dude wants that.
More power to you.
So I'm like, it's what it is. Don't get me wrong. Will I probably not buy another R. Kelly album? Probably not, but I got these ones that I already bought. It ain't
If
like
he came out with an album next week, is you buying?
he put a song out last week that they leaked his Sony leak. Not Sony. Who's he going by?
The last song he came out with was that one where he went on for like 30 minutes?
Yeah, he got another song that just came out recently. That I think they leaked. They leaked that song, the new one.
Yeah,
that's something I can live without.
I mean,
I'm cool. I'm cool on it. I'm cool on it till he get his name cleared.
You ain't got to
thing with Tory Lane.
I used to song. I was like, dude, you don't gotta do all that.
All right, days are back, y'all. Days are back. But hey, Serizaku, like I said, that was on me. I should have came and briefed you, my dog. I'm sorry.
Hey man, it's cool, man. I'm all right, man. I'm just kind of like,
yeah. I want you to roll out on me, man, because we out here killing them.
I know, man.
We getting dissed by other podcast crews. You know what I'm saying?
I'm up here like, hold up. Like I got a name up in this.
Them same pussy ass niggas. We ain't gonna bring them up. Cause I got where the tape at, man. I pull these niggas skirt up when I feel like it. But we ain't even finna mention them no more.
Talk, bro.
And I still look. I came. We been to 2 conventions. Them niggas got to running and hiding and falling over each other. So it's like
Talk your talk.
I mean,
that boy Ness man living.
Like,
that boy down there in Brazil.
I'm just gonna keep it like this. There are certain artists I'm gonna keep listening to because I've been listening to them for like X amount of years. I know I got a sunk cost on most of them damn albums.
Yeah.
And
it's all good. I'm not gonna knock you about it.
You can't resell that motherfucker, all right? It's done.
I mean, this shit funny to me because like everybody gonna shit on him right now, but if that motherfucker died, they be buying the greatest hits and everybody will be pushing the fuck out of that shit.
Hey, he still got
women
women outside the jail to this day. He still got hordes of women outside his jail cell to the point where they didn't had a whole riot because the prisoners can't get no sleep because they outside playing the music. Women
it's just
is out
weird,
there
man. It's just weird. That's just like, are people still watching the Cosby Show?
Well, hold up. The Cosby Show was just a good show. Period.
And people still run, and they just put it back on BET.
Same for A Different World, which he also worked on.
Yeah.
Now that being said, I mean,
that's a whole nother can of worms. But we didn't beat that. We didn't beat that with a stick.
Serizaku,
I mean, like, this is a good show. I mean,
it was
man,
good stuff.
Yeah, man.
You're not watching Bill Cosby anymore. You're not what? You don't want any Jello pudding?
Oh God, that shit,
man.
Don't ask any kid born in the '90s.
Man, move the fuck on before I lose my shit, bro.
They're gonna tell you.
Hey, so we didn't beat this into the ground. So the next topic.
What you say, Breezy Bree?
I'm like, move on, because y'all gonna make me rant in this bitch, and I ain't trying
to. All right, we didn't beat it. Look, we just spent the whole hour. We gave Deja the flow, and now we going to.
You didn't
give
me
what I'm
shit.
saying?
The hell?
Yeah, we did give you the floor. Now you look.
No, you didn't.
Look.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
We gonna move
No,
on
you
from this
did
topic.
not.
So GameStop, man, that's the real deal issue that's going on, man. And that's what I'm really mad about. If it's anything to be, and me and Serizaku had a conversation. I said, man, GameStop really getting it, man.
They playing that
You think
stock
I should?
market, man.
Oh my God!
They
And we
playing that
sat there
stock
and
market.
talked about it. I've been sitting here. I've been in my feelings this whole week because I came and told Zers. What you say, Serizaku? When I told you we should get it.
I said no.
Oh, we could have been rich. I said, and how much did I say I was gonna put up on it?
Oh,
No,
and
I'm
look,
talking about give me the dollar amount because I know
like you
I
said, you was gonna buy like $50 worth, and fuck, man, like.
no, put a
See,
2 in
why you
front of
bring
that.
this shit up, man? Now,
You should have did it, boy. You should have did it.
No, we gotta talk about what really happened because that's dope. That all everybody who bought stocks back, they was buying them and selling them to each other, and they was buying and selling them with the Robinhoods and the Cash Apps. So the fact, and then all these big companies and hedge funds and all that,
and
it's a
speaking of Robin Hood,
windfall.
like I'm about to be done with their ass come Monday.
Oh man,
Like, how the fuck?
Woo.
How in the blue fuck do you prevent me from buying stocks and cryptocurrency?
Damn, and cryptos?
Yeah, they stop you from doing cryptocurrency today. Yesterday, they stopped you from buying Nokia, BlackBerry, AMC, and fucking GameStop yesterday.
There's a class action lawsuit in the FEC.
I'm in it.
Investigate them now.
Because I'm like, what the fuck?
Man.
You cannot fucking prevent me from doing shit on a free market.
Right.
Fucking key word here for people that went to a public school where they taught you reading comprehension.
Hey man, they turned the heat up on them, man. They turned.
It's the key word.
Free.
Hey, they turned the heat up on them, man. When all them big hedge funds and mutual funds and look, this is what we was just talking about on the show. Or when were we talking about that, Days? We was talking about that the other night about the banks and all. No, I was talking to that. I was talking to who was I talking to? My granny about that.
Look,
we was talking. Me and my granny was talking about.
What pissed me off is the fact that you're gonna prevent me from spending my money, my hard-earned money that I toiled and sweated over. You gonna tell me I can't spend my money any way the fuck I want to? Yeah. That is where we are at an impasse. I worked my damn shit. You can't tell me what to do with money that I fucking earned. You can tell me what to do with money that you gave me. Yes. But you cannot fucking tell me what to do with the money that I worked my ass off. Okay? That is my issue. So on Monday, I'm closing out my shit with them and I'm going over to someplace else. I go to fucking Webull. I already got Cash App. I just got to move some money over to that fucking shit for it. But it pisses me off that they did that shit to me. Like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah, they did it. They sure did do it.
I'm like, no, you're not gonna fucking fuck me over because it's fucking convenient for you.
What?
That is my fucking problem. It was fucking convenient for him because it was like, well, it's unfair that other people are doing it. I literally turned into fucking Vegeta when he first became Super Saiyan talking to fucking Android 20. No, it's not fucking enough. It's absurd. It's absurd. The only reason you're mad is because you fucking getting done to you what you've been doing to other people for years.
Oh yeah. I mean,
it's only absurd because you're losing.
Deja, you want to weigh in on it because you're the one that started turning me on to the stock market game. So you want to weigh in on it? How you feel about the public jug in the system? She just fell asleep at the wheel. But anyway,
you said what?
Where you been at? I was saying about the whole GameStop situation. How do you feel about them people jugging the system and getting these big hedge fund babies and mutual fund babies and all these other folks out of business? They all the people that been, stealing from the people and you know basically getting away with it. How you and then and that it seems like the government is on board with it because they feel like, shoot, y'all been doing it, we bailed y'all out, but everybody in these banks and everything is scrambling so that they can get it going.
They was scamming the system anyway. So like, why is this news to us?
It's new. It's
It's only
new.
bothering them because everybody else done figured out they shit, and they mad that other people using the system that they came up with. You
We
mad
need to
that
figure out a way too to jug the system too, then, because I see that's
that
exactly what they doing.
that reminds me of that shit from A Bug's Life, man. You let one ant stand up to us, they all might stand up.
Yeah.
Hey.
Just listen to that whole speech. I'm telling you, I'm like, yeah, I feel fucking understood right now because there's some bullshit. You can't get pissed at, other people making money and here your ass is all upset.
So now since that happened, the smart thing would do educate yourself on this so it won't happen again to you.
Well, I mean, it's educating
and
ourselves on
capitalize
it
off your
because
own shit too.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Basically,
that was their first mistake.
Joke's on you. I don't use eggs.
It's still a lesson to be learned.
For real, it is. How y'all feel about the WWE selling to Paramount and CBS?
All right, hold up. I'm gonna just get on that one real quick. The WWE sold out to they all sold the network to Peacock, which is NBC Universal, who they already have a working relationship with because NXT and Raw come on USA.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, but how you feel about them? They did this move because they getting all this money, but it's been found out that they've been screwing what you call them?
Who?
What was I finna say? They've been screwing over all of the talent. Like once you sign a contract, it's like death row. You can't leave.
Well, no, you can leave. You're signed to a certain amount of time, but also you can't go do shit. You can't go like, well, I want to go to my cousin's birthday party in my whole wrestling persona. No, motherfucker, you can't do that. You can't do that shit.
This is a contract with.
So this is the first 360 do a WWE. This is like the first 360 deal, basically. They gotta have a hand in everything.
So this is a Vince McMahon contract.
Yeah.
The first 360 deal, basically.
You can't just go show up to your cousin's birthday.
I think that always been like that though, since the beginning of wrestling though. Because they keep the mystique of it.
It's like you can't be seen being a heel.
The Undertaker just now started doing interviews. We just now start seeing him in a different light.
I mean, but see, that's what
Stone Cold
about
Steve Austin, man, and Jim Ross. Like they doing podcasts now. Like a lot of them are really talking behind scenes,
because most of them got their Legends contract, and is pretty much your Legends contract works like this: do not get in any fucking trouble. Yeah. Just do whatever you want to do. You can go to indie events, and they can put WWE Legend on it. Just let us know you're gonna be at this event so we can, promote it. But don't fucking go beat up your wife. Don't go beat up your girlfriend. Don't get a DUI. Don't do none of that shit because then I gotta void out your contract and put it on ice. And then I gotta go tell you need to go sit down for a while, stay at home, enter a 30-day rehab program or whatever. Do that shit, sit down, and then I can turn your shit back on. At that point, it's just like being with Amber and UE. You just gotta do your shit so you can keep the lights on.
Yeah. I mean,
now that being said, I'm like, with some people upset that like, oh, when they signed with Peacock and they got $1 billion. The thing is, I actually read in that shit. It's $1 billion over 5 years.
Right.
I mean, but see, my thing is that if you're a current WWE employee, you can't go out here and get no money outside of the WWE.
Actually, you
But it always been like that though.
You have to ask permission. The problem is like people was like, well, they can't stream on Twitch. Nah, because some of y'all was like, y'all wasn't coming to workouts, y'all wasn't doing shit because you want to do shit on your Twitch channel. And that's you're not basically doing your job. Another thing is also you didn't ask the company to do it. Xavier Woods asked to do his up, down, down show. The company just like, okay, let us know so we can promote shit. And they do.
Oh.
You have to ask permission to do shit. When you are part of a company, because like, even with me, with my job, I can't, like, when I bought the fucking company work jacket, they had to tell me, you cannot be seen going to the following places. You cannot go to the liquor store wearing the company jacket. You can't go to the bar wearing the company jacket. You cannot be seen getting into fist fights with the police. They actually had us read this shit when they had when we bought the damn jacket. It's like you can't be seen doing this. You can't be seen doing that. And I was like,
you didn't.
I get it.
Okay.
You don't want that shit because that not only does it reflect badly on you,
it reflects on the company.
So it does not need to be said that, oh, well, you was on your Twitch stream and you said the N word.
Right.
Well, fuck. Now I got to deal with that shit from people coming
wearing the company jacket.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I just didn't like from what I seen, but I mean, you might have a little bit more insight on it because I did. Like, I mean, I kind of looked at all of the.
What's the name? Zelina Vega, Thea Trinidad. Like they ended up letting her go because like they gave everybody like 120 days to like, hey, suspend y'all Twitch channel for a bit. We working on the whole thing to get it set up. She gonna keep doing what she doing and then open the OnlyFans.
Yeah. Oh wow.
What? Hold on.
Zelina Vega, Thea Trinidad.
Oh, okay.
So basically, she did that, and then she was like, "I'm gonna open OnlyFans 2 days before the damn ban goes into effect, right?" And the company called her to a meeting. They told her, "Hey, I need you to suspend that because if I let you do this, then everybody got
to do it.
Everybody else is gonna be like, well, you let her do it, so what the fuck?"
Right.
And here it was. She was like, "No, I'm not shutting it down." Okay, give her walking papers. Okay, you want to work from home? You can continue to do that. Pack your shit, get the fuck out. You're still under contract for the next, 90 days, so you can't go run your ass over to AEW or whatever. But you can work your Twitch stream and all that shit because that's gonna be your only income. Yeah, we're still paying you for the remaining 90 days on your contract, but it's basically a half check. So basically, take your ass home.
Yeah,
and I understand because it's like you feel like the rules didn't apply to you, and it's like, yeah, that shit doesn't work. You are not, and like the thing was, like what didn't help is that, girl, you are only a manager at best. You are not 5-time women's champion like Charlotte or Sasha Banks or Bailey, who they'll work some shit out with to keep. You haven't won a damn thing.
That's probably why she wanted to do her Twitch stream and her OnlyFans because she getting more money off of that. She feel like, and I don't have to work out.
You are a manager at best, and it's like you can wrestle, but you a manager. You not fucking. You don't pull down. Your merch doesn't pull down severe, amounts of money.
Well, that's why she. That's why.
Not yours.
Hey, that's why she said, I'm going to bust it open on OnlyFans. I'm going to do my Twitch stream. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. So you peel back the layers for me, Breezy. See, Deja, this how I go.
I'm like, you can't fucking do shit because you represent.
You said what?
You see, I said, see, Deja, this how I go. When you come with a beef, like I came with the beef with WWE. I felt like they was 360 in everybody.
You don't get to direct my beef. Like, just because you handle your situations the way you do. We're all different. So, like I said, you handle your business, I handle mine. Thank you.
No, here you go. Now, but anyway.
That being said, I'm like...
And it wasn't no beef. I just wanted some clarity around her. It wasn't no beef. I just had to say what I had to say.
Now, there's some talents that's like...
Okay, I wanted you to say that. Thank you, honey.
That they Twitch streams they're not collecting no revenue on it, but it's like some of y'all need to be practicing in the ring and shit because some of y'all shit been looking sloppy.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, now that you peel back the layers on how it all works and how it all goes down, it makes sense because they don't want to have those like scandals and stuff like how the NBA and stuff like that, and they never had the money.
Mhm.
I feel like Vince McMahon just didn't know how to manage the money right. I feel like he wanted to live a lavish life, and he bankrupted the company. They all of the wrestling, the big ones, the WCW, the NWA, all of them, like they wanted to live their lifestyle, but they wasn't managing the money right. And then
Well,
when you had,
like WCW was, they lost $60 million over the course of 12 months. So on average, they lost $5 million a month in 2000. Why?
I,
Poor mismanagement, and
the
just
whole Wolfpack thing. I remember the NWO thing.
that was NWO 2000 by that point, because everything in 2000 had to have a 2000 label attached to it. But here was the real problem with WCW was there was just too many fucking cooks in the kitchen. It's like you had Hogan, who was still collecting the check, Nash, who was the head booker collecting the check, who was champion. You had Scott Hall, who had like 6 or 7 different contracts, despite having DUIs and so much fucking problems. It's like, okay, no. Like, people was like not finna stay. They put the title on Chris Benoit, and then like they told him like, hey, my contract is up. I want to renegotiate. They told him, you can go ahead and you can leave. He literally was the world champion. He packed up his shit that night, left, and the next night he was on Monday Night Raw, sitting in the
straight
crowd.
to WWF.
Was sitting in the crowd with Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko, and somebody else. The world champion of your company was sitting on Raw the next night.
A lot of the backstories to wrestlers' lives was like rough, too rough for them to be for that company to be making that much money. I tell you that, because a lot of them would tell you stories about them traveling in cars, city to city, and just being like just this big gritty, underground type of environment backstage. And it's like, man, they making all this money and y'all getting treated like this.
Another thing was like, also they had literally had James Brown show up for a pay-per-view in St. Louis, Missouri, my fucking city of all places.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
2000.
You said James Brown?
Yeah, they actually got him to show up for a whole ass segment. They didn't promote this man was going to be here.
He just showed up.
They had scheduled him months in advance to be here. They didn't promote.
Nobody said nothing.
Nobody said nothing that James Brown was going to be here. So when people was like, James Brown showed up at this WCW pay-per-view last night. Well, why the fuck y'all ain't say that? You would have probably got more eyes on.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, well, they was also doing shit like, oh, well, Scott Steiner got into a backstage fight with somebody, or he said something against the company's wishes. Okay. What's his punishment? He's suspended from Nitro with pay. It even became a fucking running gag on TV that they was like, you know what? I would suspend you, but somebody at the head office would still be paying you anyway, so it don't matter. It was that fucking bad, and it's like people had ironclad contracts and creative control, and that was one of the problems with the NWO. It was like everybody wanted to be the chief, and nobody wanted to be the Indian. There was too many cooks in the kitchen, and it's like you need to fucking say like, okay, this storyline and this plot line is not working out. Why the fuck is you doing this plot line? Well,
just stay relevant, man.
It's like Hogan stayed champion, and like here's what this man did. He literally he no-showed an episode of Nitro while as the WCW champion. He was not champion yet, right? And like they took the belt off of him and gave it to somebody else. And he claimed that because he wasn't on the show and champion, the ratings were low as a result.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers behind the curtain straight believed this man, even though the episode was a poorly written episode and nothing really happened.
Yeah.
They straight believed Hogan, and guess what they did 2 weeks later? They gave the belt back to this man. 2 weeks later.
Well, I mean, I like I said, man. It's just I like to that you peel back the layers on it because
There's
I was just kind of like,
I can send you a whole link of like just WCW's stupidity.
no. I watched
long.
I watched some of it. It's hours of it.
There's literally a chapter of it called "How WCW Lost $60 million in 12 months."
Hey, you know, it's that greed, man. But you know what? Now we gotta talk about the elephant in the room, man.
What's that?
The Godzilla, the Kong versus Kong trailer. Oh my God!
Can it hurry up and be March already? Because
It's massive, ain't it?
I want to see that shit.
It's massive.
Hayes, did you see it? Because I forgot if I sent it to you or not. But
Yes, I did see a clip of it, sir.
oh man,
It's gonna be something to watch, boy.
man, I'm on the fence on do I want to go to the science center with their airport? Yeah, because I gotta. I mean, I gotta see. Part of me is like it can't be bad, but they put it's so much. It look like it's so much action in there that it's not gonna be. You
Man,
know,
this movie is straight up just turn your brain off and enjoy.
Exactly. It's like a fast food. Just chuck your brain at the door, man. Just watch the fucking movie, all right? Because
and then what the speculation is that they're gonna have this huge MechaGodzilla fight at the end, and Godzilla and King Kong gonna team up.
That's true.
Godzilla standing taller than King Kong, ain't he?
No, but this MechaGodzilla is like twice as big as both of them.
Oh,
I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Go ahead.
I seen. I mean, I seen the trailer. I already
The toys gave it away.
Yeah,
that too. Yeah, I mean, I seen that too. So I mean, I just bring it on. I just got to see it. Like I literally sat up here and hold on, wait a minute.
Speaking of delayed movies,
yeah.
I legit looked up at like No Time to Die. They up here talking about doing reshoots because the technology is 2 fucking years old now.
Oh man, put this damn movie out, man. Put it out.
It gets
they
even
just
worse.
don't want to let Daniel Craig go. That's all that is, man.
So
they
like,
keep pushing that mixtape back just because they don't want Daniel Craig to go. They want to sit up here and they want this man.
It's even worse for Black Widow because I'm like, dude,
Black Widow, hold up. Black Widow is gonna be premiere access and in theaters. So that's another. Let's all go to the science center with their airplane air conditioner.
Look, here it is. Black Widow, its merch has been out so long. Literally, I was on Hot Topics website. It wasn't no sale going on or nothing. All the Black Widow shit is like marked the fuck down because it's like none of this shit has been sold, and it's like most of these places were waiting on second and third rotation of orders and shit.
Yeah.
Hey man, look.
I bought my girl the fucking Black Widow shirt, and she was like, "How much does this cost?" $15.
What?
That motherfucker was like fucking
half off.
It was like that shirt was $35 normally.
Wow.
It was like, because they have an overstock of this shit right now. It's like this shit has been out for over a year now.
Oh, I got me a whole little trapper suit that I had put together of Black Widow gear.
I got a fucking
trapper suit.
Yeah.
I
had the belt buckle.
I got the task like $6.
Hey, look. Let me hurry up and get. Well, somebody gonna get mad because I said this, but if I hurry up and get rich and she bounce from my husband, that's holla at me, baby. Yeah. That thing then got fatter.
Like it's just like everybody is out here like, like, well, we got like the movie is still not out yet. It's like the movie is not out yet. It's been over a year. The merch has been out. The toys for Godzilla vs. Kong has been out for over a year.
So all the waiting on.
It's like y'all need to go ahead and hurry up, put these damn movies out.
Because they CPAC, they don't. Cause see, they
theory they're gonna get butts in the seats. Motherfuckers is not finna go out here and see a movie that's 2-3 years old now.
No, I
Yeah.
got my gramophone to go tonight, bro. They was in there toasting and dancing in there. I said, let me get my stuff to go.
Like
That
for
boy
real,
said he not feel
like,
comfortable.
you
No.
been releasing movies at fucking home for like most of the past year. Trolls World Tour at home. The Crude, like after like what, like 2 weeks of theaters and wasn't nobody up in there. They was
Coming
like,
to America, what is coming straight to the home too?
Sarah
exactly.
Zaku, what you over there looking at, man? Is you getting the R. Kelly the scenes like you ready?
No,
He over there making a playlist. He
He
over there
been
making a
looking over
playlist.
there.
no, I'm actually over here watching R&B videos, but I got the TV view. Telling you, man, these new ones suck.
that boy getting a show on the side. That's why he ain't been
Oh
focused.
man, these cats are still not grabbing the air, and that's why R&B done fell off.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
it has fallen off substantially.
You got to
But
grab,
yeah, man, look.
grab the air. You got to go like, and you got to wear all white.
Yeah,
All white. Yeah, man. I
Speaking
had a
of
whole.
coming to America, man, are y'all guys even waiting on that, or y'all not even really?
Oh
Taking
yeah, I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on to see what they gonna do, man, with it. I'm for sure waiting on it. I've been waiting on it.
So
I'm
y'all,
about to go.
so y'all don't have like a time limit on movies coming out 15, 20 years later and just doing like a part two, or y'all just feel like certain things should be just left where it's at?
I think with this is different. It's not like Scarface or Godfather or whatever, where like certain stuff is classic. Don't get me wrong.
They will
Coming
try
to
to do it now.
America is a classic. Harlem Nights is a classic. They
I
talking
feel
about
like
redoing
they
Harlem
should have
Nights.
gave chances to some of these Ha Davises, the Desi Banks.
They
Like,
did. They in there.
why they?
What's his name? Uh, um, what's my guy name? Shoot, Nav Green is in there, and I think he the son of the council. You know, the guy that came in. This is your granddaddy. Him. He is the
Yeah,
son of him, basically.
sort of like how P did, man. And I got the hook up too. You know.
I'm kind
Yeah,
of
I mean,
like,
but
I'm just like, I hope that they have not shown me every funny thing in the fucking trailer.
no, they
Right.
haven't.
Cause I'm like, anytime like I see a movie, like, okay, who's in it? Tiffany Haddish. Okay, I done seen everything I need to see in the trailer.
Wow.
Well, I'm gonna say,
You just feel
dang.
like you know the movie now.
Well, I'm gonna say
They
this. I'm gonna
show
say
you
this.
everything in the damn trailer, so it's like, damn, like
Yeah.
there ain't no point to me seeing this movie.
Well,
Wow.
I feel like this. And shout out to our sponsor, Jadaio Gaming. You know what I'm saying? Shout out L Streets, and everybody over there, the team over there. Merch and gear and all that and stuff is coming soon. So y'all peep that. The collaboration is coming soon. And shout out to everybody on the Patreon one time. So I just gotta say though that with certain movies, like I didn't think what is it? My name is Dolomite, or Dolomite is my name. I felt at first that movie wasn't, because I felt the same way Serizaku felt until I sat down and I watched the movie. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Murphy has done that in almost every movie in his career. Like Nutty Professor, the fart scene was in there.
Yeah, and
The transformation.
movie was just like everything that was funny was in the damn trailer.
Right.
I mean, it was still a good movie though, so that's what I'm saying. Like
The second one was all right. I really only watched because Janet Jackson was in it, and it was like 1998.
yeah,
I
but
can't
I mean,
deny it. It's Janet Jackson, Velvet Rope, Janet Jackson. I'm sorry, man.
yeah, I mean, I felt like
That's sort of like the
though.
Bad Boys 3 to me.
Yeah, literally. All
Oh
the footage of
man,
Bad Boys 3 was in the damn trailer, and it's like
I felt like they should have left that alone.
I feel like they needed to end Bad Boys though. Bad Boys needed to have a definitive end, and I feel like it has, and they left the door open for it to be a sequel, but I doubt it. I think they did that just to see.
Man, they stretched that one, man, because from 2, that was the perfect ending.
it felt like this is tacked on, it's
Come
like
on with a son and all that. It just
Well, I think they gave Martin's character. I forget Martin. they gave Martin an ending, but they didn't give Mike Lowry an ending. And I feel like they gave both of them an ending. Like Martin had his family, Will's got a family now. So now it opens up a door. I feel like they should do a TV series next. I don't even think it need to be another movie. I think it need to be a Bad Boys TV series. It
Yeah,
needs to be,
Marcus.
you know,
Yeah, his name was
yeah,
Marcus in that.
yeah, Marcus. I'm tripping, but it need to be a Bad Boys TV series now. Like it needs to be a serialized thing. The son get
Actually,
out.
they did do a spinoff with Gabrielle Union.
Yeah, LA Finest.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, that's what that was. I'm gonna go on Hulu and watch that. But okay,
It's
so
on
my point
Netflix.
is, oh well, okay, well, see, they need to go and do when they now that they bring it back. Now Gabrielle Union can come back. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now all of them could come back and it could be a
Yeah,
series and it could be, a couple of seasons or whatever. And
yeah.
then, that because I felt like the actor that was his spoilers, that was his son, I felt like he did a fantastic job. You know what I'm saying? And then you bringing in the Latino community into it. So, maybe now you could bring in the Daddy Yankees, the Ferriokus, the different people and then
It's
Leos and
over
stuff
now.
like that. Well, no, but they opened up the door for it to be a new, like they don't need to do another movie. They just need to do a TV series and just call it a day. Like I feel like a couple of seasons. We haven't seen Will Smith in a TV series. We haven't seen Martin. It's less stressful on them. They ain't gotta spend so much time on set. You know what I'm saying? Well, they are gonna spend some time on set, but it's not like a movie where you shoot it over 4 or 5 months. You're gonna have maybe a couple of weeks, a week or two an episode, and then you're gonna knock out a whole season in the same time, and it's gonna be more content for people. Put it on Netflix, put it on wherever, Hulu, wherever it is. Put it on network TV. People will watch Martin and
Yeah.
Will Smith at 50 running around with Gabrielle. Gabrielle Union needs
I'm
something else
not
to do
watching
too.
the
Yeah.
Gabrielle Union in it.
Now, what you say, Breezy? What you say, Breezy? Breezy?
Oh.
What you say, Breezy?
I'm not watching it if Gabrielle Union's in it.
Why is that?
I mean,
Come on now. You got to tell us why.
she was on my wall when I was like 15. I mean, she was like chick of the week, and then she just became chick of the year.
Well, the
You
reason
pushed
why
her.
Breezy
You
feel
done pushed
like
her
that is
back.
because of the stuff that has been going on with what's his name?
Well, I mean,
D Wade.
I hate Dwayne
No,
Wade
it's
because
more
he
than just
took
that.
my opportunity to get with Gabrielle Union. So, I mean, Dwayne Wade, it's nothing personal, man, but just I don't
She
like
was yours.
that.
But it seemed like
I'm sorry,
it
man.
seemed like
Dwayne Wade,
Gabrielle
Wade.
Union. I feel like she kind of hit her little freaky stride too, because she was always the good girl or whatever.
Well,
So they want to
they just
have.
took a picture together where he was standing behind her like a little bit. I guess he ain't had no clothes on. Like that
Well,
was
I
her
mean,
freaky side.
but that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like all these girls that was good girls back in the day, like I
Yeah.
mean, Megan Good went and sat down, but you know what I'm saying? It was just a thing of like a lot of these women that are still shapely and still got their body or whatever from back in the day. They just want to show out, and I feel like Gabrielle Union. I feel like in a lot of, I mean, it is, and shout out to L Streets. Like it is a lot of stuff in the industry that goes down. There's some like
Yeah.
some slime ball activity. So I feel like certain things that happen in certain people's careers that took off, you know what I'm saying? It took off because of some stuff that they might have did or might not have done. You know what I'm saying? So it had. I mean, it's hard to say, but I feel like a lot of these women now are hitting their stride. And do they stir up a lot of drama and controversy? Yeah, but that's women. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like D Wade is kind of a sucker for for a lot of the stuff or whatever and causing a whole bunch of ruckus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's his wife. So, you know what I'm saying? I can't really
Right.
like
You
Serizaku
can't really say
said,
nothing.
I can't really say nothing. I ain't really tripping off of all of that. I mean,
Yeah.
Breezy, you can feel the way you feel about
I
it,
mean,
but
I don't like D Wade because he got with Gabrielle Union, and
It ain't nothing personal, right?
Same thing with A-Rod, with him and J-Lo. Like,
No,
I mean,
A-Rock can have J-Lo. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
no, I mean, same thing with Russell Wilson
I'm
and,
not
well,
interested in Jenny from the Block.
Now, if it was
uh-huh.
Jennifer Lopez hot off the set off Selena, okay, we can talk.
He said we can talk. But hey, man, what else been going on, man? It ain't really on the game front. It really ain't been nothing too much going on. They put Scott Pilgrim back out,
Bunch
and
of
I've been
Resi,
playing it.
Yeah.
bunch
What's
of
been
Resi
going
footage.
on?
Resi footage didn't drop of the boss fights.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Bunch of
can't wait
shit
for that.
leaked. A bunch of channels getting nuked.
Mm,
What's your
dang.
favorite game as of right now?
Mm.
Man,
The one I'm making. Ha! No, dude.
Okay. Who said that, Breezy?
Oh, you bought that Kobe edition?
No.
That's the
I'm
Kobe edition.
I'm a straight
And I'm
Negro
straight
now.
asking that from a person, I don't even be so like playing games like that. But of course, I'll be around family and all that, and my kids, they playing everything, But
I can't get enough, bro.
that's why I'm asking y'all, like, man, and what's y'all favorite
Right
game as
now,
of now? And
right now is WWE 2K Battlegrounds. I'm having fun with it. It's very pick up and play. They keep adding characters to it, and it's just free. And I'm like, all right, cool. And like, I got my one friend to buy it because he's like, well, I want you to play Smash. I'm like, man,
I'm finna get that next week.
I'm not trying to get into the Smash division right now, man. He like,
I'm finna get them. I'm finna get them next week. I'm finna get the
I told him,
expansion pass.
I'll get into the Smash division if he buy 2K Battlegrounds. He tried it on Xbox Game Pass for free when they had the free weekend. And he was like, it is pick up and play. He's like, one-on-one is all right, but he like when it gets to the different match types like triple threat, fatal 4-way, 5-way, 6-pack challenge, and 8-man and Royal Rumble matches, he's like, it's infinitely better.
I mean, from what I've seen of it, I don't know. I kind of, as far as wrestling games go, I mean, I gotta still get down with you on the show, Serizaku. I mean, I meant to tell you. You gotta let me know when you go live so we can do the commentary because I've been practicing. But
all right.
Yeah, like it's just one of them things, man. Like I had to
like a
play it
wrestling
with
thing?
Well, I had to play it with friends. Same thing with Smash Brothers. Like Smash Brothers, for me, I had played like 1,000 matches before I had played anybody else. And then once I start, I think I ain't turned Serizaku on, but I know I turned all my cousins on. We had been playing it and playing it and playing it and playing it. But for me right now, 2K, I start playing it. I suck. I still suck online. But as far as playing the my player mode, we leading. I'm the MVP and the rookie of the year, and I've been leading the division. So and the Lakers have been leading the division. So I'm pacing LeBron, and we had in the Western Conference. We had in the whole league. We already into the playoffs. I got hell endorsements. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, man, it's one of them things, man. And then it's just starting to get comfortable going to the park. Like I gotta go and kind of bully my way in because everybody that either bought their way or trained their way
live,
into
baby. It's going down.
Yeah.
It's live. It's action. It's really going down.
What else did I like for real? I've been liking Call of Duty. Zombies is crazy.
What are y'all favorite throwback games though from like y'all childhood though?
Oh
NBA
man,
Jam, Tournament Edition.
I'm glad that you asked that because I'm right here. I got them right here.
I was playing NBA Jam Tournament Edition the other night. I was like, why is this shit still good?
I mean, come on now. Look. I paid $50 for this game a couple years ago because that's how much I love it. Fight for New York. Like where the rest of them at, man? Tony Hawk. I mean, and I got the new one. Where the rest of them, man? I got them all over here, man. It's like it's a whole bunch of them. I got this right when the quarantine hit. I got this on PS2,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, Beautiful
Like,
Joe.
I like most of my retro games is like Street Fighter Alpha 3, Mortal
Mhm.
Kombat, 4, Deception, NBA Jam Tournament Edition, NFL Blitz 2001. Shit, there's so many. King of Fighters 99.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
WCW NWO Revenge, WWF No Mercy. Shit, just good times. Like those were the games that you would go to your friend's house Saturday night after you done did your chores and all that shit.
On the first
Mom,
Mhm.
PlayStation, bro.
yeah, like your mom,
Yeah.
your mom or your dad told you, okay, you can go over to your friend's house, you can stay the night over there. You get over there, y'all get to playing games, and the 1 minute his mom or their dad told you, hey, pizza rolls or the pizza's here, y'all just go ahead and eat. Y'all go back to playing, and then y'all look up. It's
The
3 in the
sun
morning.
that came. Yeah, it's three. No, we was going till the sun came up, pass out to noon. Then it's time to get up and go, and then that's if you didn't go to the lock
That was
in and
the
you didn't
very
go to.
first Grand
Even if
Theft
you did,
Auto there, boy.
And then like you be
I used to
like,
play
hey,
the first Grand Theft Auto all night.
what you mean it's 3 a.m.? We just ate pizza like 10 minutes ago.
yeah,
Dude,
we still
like
bucking to the look to the
like
bucking to the lights come on, man.
dude, no, man, that was 10 games ago.
Dang.
NFL Blitz.
Yeah,
You said
yeah,
10
man.
games ago.
And
NFL, hey,
everybody was still up, and it's like I'm like
man.
when the CPAC in, I'm calling my boys over here like, bruh, I got this Dreamcast. We got NFL Blitz 2002. Bring your
Ooh,
ass over here. We playing.
hey,
We playing NBA on NBC shootout. We doing all that shit. I'm like, we playing this.
and Hayes, you know who was on this right here?
Let me see. Oh yeah, for
Think
sure.
who?
You.
No, who was on in this game?
Oh, I think, man, you was being funny. Like, man, man, who was on? No, who? Tell me.
Nelly and the Saint Lunatics.
Yep.
No,
I'm be
man,
playing this on Patreon on Ghetto Vision, man. So if y'all want to see me play this,
I'm not even
you know
here.
what I'm saying. Yeah, oh man, like I said, like I'm game for that, bro. Let me know.
All right,
Look,
gentlemen, I gotta head out.
all right,
All right, man.
Breezy. Thanks for coming on, man. I know it was
Hardly,
but
not even light work. All
yeah.
right, later, people.
Breezy,
All
man.
right, y'all.
Salute, bro.
Salute.
Yeah, man.
Take it
So,
easy, man.
yeah, man. So, hey, I just gotta say, man, that um, uh, it's hard for me to say I got one favorite game because there's so many pays. Like you asked me that, like, what my favorite artists and all. I don't like doing top lists because it's like I listen. I'm an audiophile. I'm a gamer, so it's like it's so much that I listen to, and then it'll
Gotta have a
be.
top 3.
Yeah, I mean, no, I can't because I'm gonna end up having a debate. You just can't do
Because
it.
it always changes. Trust me. I understand, man. Because trust me, I'm the
Yeah,
same way.
I'm like, yeah, like you
Just because I'm vibing this week with this particular artist, next week might be my next favorite. But
yeah, and it's like,
hmm
that shit changes like constantly. It's like I look back at like games I've played over the years. It's like, yeah, some of these games was cool, but it's like,
yeah. Some
some
of
of
them
this,
is like, ooh,
like some of them was like that game was 10 times better when you had people to play with
yep.
in the same
And
room and shit.
yeah,
sometimes games
yeah,
is even better that in the time period. So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
sometimes, man, you gotta get the old hardware. You can't play it on the new hardware or new PC. You gotta play certain PC games like Unreal. You gotta play it on a Pentium. You know what I'm saying? On a Pentium PC with Windows 98 on it with the Sound Blaster card. You
yeah,
gotta play it with the volume all the way up, like it's busting your speakers. Like you gotta play GoldenEye on the N64 with with your, and you got to play that with your boys too.
Yeah.
Like it's certain games, man, that in the time. Now certain games it is fun to kind of see. Like I never did play the Star Wars game, even I got it on N64. Like I never did play the Star Wars game on PC with the better graphics and the textures and the cutscenes and everything else like that.
Shadows of the Empire. That was
Yeah.
on sale. Like
I'm
I got
matter
a
of fact, I gotta hold up. I gotta borrow. They waiting on me to borrow that because I'm about to read it. I haven't read it, and so I'm about to get that from. I was looking for it, the hard copy, but I never. Oh shoot, they took it off. Dang, hold on.
You can't find it.
No, it was what was it like? It said okay, ready to borrow 2 weeks. Okay, cool. Because I got Libby on my phone, so they got like all the books and stuff like that. I want them to make that canon, but it was just like it was just the day and the time, and then like for me, I had to put in breaks. Like I can't go. I can't do the. I ain't gonna say I can't do it, but I'm gonna say that when you streaming and doing it like offline, I could probably still do it. Like I'll play Call of Duty or I'll play, but when you streaming it, it's like when you marathoning the game, it's like man, because you got to keep it going. Like I done did the long, and I'm about to do another long play. And Serizaku, you probably gonna look at me sideways from playing this. I'm about to do the Arkham. I'm about to do the Arkham games on a long play. Look on his face, man. He said, but it's gonna be over like 2 or 3 parts. It ain't gonna be all in.
Man, it's gonna be like 6 parts.
Dang.
No, it ain't gonna take that long.
That long?
Dude.
If I did all the Riddler stuff.
I just got done playing Arkham Asylum on the hard difficulty without the notification that somebody about to attack me. That shit took me like 2 whole weeks.
I ain't gonna play it on the hardest difficulty. I ain't gonna do that to myself again like I did on Star Wars.
Shit, I did. I'm like but then again, I played Dark Souls and shit, so
Right.
I mean, I got hold on now. I got Demon Souls over here in the cut. Where is it at? I gotta hop back on that.
No, but, man, I got Dark Souls, and I'm like, all my friends look at me like, wait, so you play all your games on higher difficulty? Well, like 90% of the games in the 90s, you wanted the best in it. You had to play on hard.
Yeah. I salute you, player, for that.
Yeah, I usually play it first on easy, then I go back and play it on hard. But that's no, not on easy, on normal.
Nah, you play it on easy.
No, I'll be playing on easy. Like I play it on like only time I played a game like that, I played it. I played what was that game? I played Prince of Persia like that, and I only played it once because it got boring. Because I was trying to find the hidden room where Prince of Persia, the first Prince of Persia was. Now, hopefully in the remake, they put the original behind the original, well, not the original game, but Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, and the game start all the way back over on the original game on there too. Like that's what they need to put behind that wall. And I can't wait to get to that wall, because once I get that sword, pick that sword up off that mantle, and I hit that wall a couple of times, And then they had a secret beginning too, where you jump and you slash the window of the princess or whatever. It starts a whole different cutscene than the game normally begins on. See, and that's another topic for another day. Is like a lot of that stuff is kind of gone. Yeah. I do like some of the games now where if you pay attention, you can end the game right before it starts. Like that's some of the game, like Far Cry. You could pick up the gun like next year or this year when they put Part 6 out. If I could pick up a strap and aim it up at that balcony and hit Gary Esposito with a headshot, and they just say game over, then I'm gonna do it. And then we're gonna start the game back over and play it like it means to be played.
If y'all could make your own game, man, then what would it be about? I'm just trying to get into the psyche of it. Like, man, if y'all can make y'all own game, what would it be about?
I just legit want more extreme sports games like fucking NBA Jam, NFL Blitz, because it's like nobody's doing it anymore.
Yeah. Me personally, I would have. Go ahead.
Fun, and it's like why'd y'all stop again? It's like, well, the NFL got the sole license over to Madden, and it just went to fucking trash the moment that happened. And I'm like, so nobody could make any other NFL game. Nah, we could make our own ones, but like we couldn't use the
Right.
NFL license. And it's like, well, then you don't have shit. So yeah, it's like, and people finding ways around it, like Mutant Football League and Blister League. They found ways around it,
Yeah.
but it's like they did not get nowhere near the attention that they should be getting.
Yeah.
I would make a GTA style game, but it's literally choose your own adventure. Like if you want to be a criminal, cool. Here's a bunch of missions that are gonna be, and it's single player. Like I ain't really tripping on the online, but making it this probably be the biggest game. But if you want to be a gang leader or a drug lord, you can do that. But if you want to be a firefighter, if you want to be a
You
police
know what else
officer,
would be hard
you can
too?
do that.
If you can place people, like actually put them in their own cities, like put the Chicago on there, put the Detroit, like it actually is the actual cities.
Oh
You can
yeah, I
ride
mean,
through.
and then you pick, yeah,
You
you
put the St.
that would
Louis
be a
on there.
good,
You actually could ride through St. Louis, like
yeah. Yeah, and so basically, if you want to be a firefighter, if you want to be a police officer, if you want to be a politician, like, but you can still go out and do all the stuff that you know what I'm saying? It's just consequences to the decisions that you make. So, and it starts off as like, as like a teenager or whatever. So you get to grow with that character. So you make your character, you make your backstory, your parents, who they are, whatever. And then, well, actually, you don't even get to pick that. You show up where you show up. You might load the game up. You in the hills. You know what I'm saying? You in the county somewhere. You in Clayton. You in Chesterfield. You might load up the game. You might be in the belly of the beast. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So it's
yeah,
like, and then it's up to you to use the resources that you got to get out where you at. So you know what I'm saying? You might go rob a lick stove, but you going to college. You might be a girl and she might be a stripper with an OnlyFans and a campsite.
you
But
making a
she
real
got,
real game.
that's what I'm saying. So but you gotta make these decisions, and each like path is gonna have a set storyline. Okay, if I'm gonna be, but
Yeah,
which one you get is random. It's not gonna be the same story for everybody. Everybody's gonna have, different things happen. But if you get a DUI, you go to jail. You know what I'm saying? And if you say you the mayor's daughter or whatever, or the mayor's son, you might get a lighter sentence compared to that. And then they will hook it up like Dark Souls, where okay, everybody's playthrough is going on the same server. So you might run into this person character over here that, and I'm probably giving them the sauce, but I mean, I want, if I don't make it
I was
somebody
thinking
else,
that
I want some.
you giving them too much of the
No,
sauce.
but I mean, they didn't try to make a game like this, and that was Fable. And they, Dark Souls and Demon Souls kind of had it to where you could see somebody, like if I'm playing, me and Matt friends, right? And I think I haven't seen him play Demon Souls yet because he ain't got the 5 yet.
I ain't got no
But
5, but like I'm playing Dark
on
Souls 3 right now
Yeah.
anyway.
So your partner's running around. If they could leave a note for you, and you can see
Yeah,
their avatar fighting or whatever, and then that can kind of give Matt a heads up. So this will be different to where, okay, Matt, he playing, he El Costa Nostra basically. He the leader of the black mob, and so I'm a pizza man, and I'm taking pizza over to his house, and I'm seeing his thing, and so we all talking about our individual experiences. Like
yeah.
I wouldn't care who made it, but if I was to make it, I would do it like that. So it would just be a thing, and so the game wouldn't necessarily end. And if you die, then you die. That's it. You feel
Start
me? And
over.
then you got to start it all the way back over. So every playthrough would be different. You know what I'm saying? You might be rich, you might be middle class, and it would start, and too, not just young. You would start at different stages of life too. You might be old, you might be young, you might be this, you might be that. So it's a whole different vibe every time you play. And then, like I said, some people, like your death or your actions have implications in the game world too. So if Matt, he got the chokehold over the north side, and or over the south side, and basically now it's more police out. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna create more police brutality or whatever, or you know what I'm saying? Um, Hayes, you know, his family got stocks or whatever, and so he influencing the politician. So the politician, you know what I'm saying, the politicians in the game, he got a chokehold. So now things is kind of shifting in each individual city. So that's kind of like taking the Grand Theft Auto thing, but really making it be the game of life and making it be really, really blowed out and expand. It's gonna take like it'll pretty much take all like it'll take Rockstar basically teaming up with CD Projekt Red and them just going dark, not saying nothing, and then rolling this game out. Maybe even getting with EA and Maxis, and they all putting their heads together, putting their thinking caps together, and making this game and putting it out, and taking their time to put it out. Because I feel like Cyberpunk is kind of like that to a certain extent. Like you can, you know, and they just put out the patches, so I'm out in the hot fixes, so I'm about to hop back on that for the Patreon people. But and for the channel, y'all be able to see that live too. I just got to take time to clear some space
I
off,
just
and then
wanted to know, man, because I know, man,
yeah,
y'all deep off into it, and I want to know
yeah, man.
if y'all can make your own, what lane would it be in?
What
That
let
pretty
me
much
ask you
sums
this.
it up, you know.
Let me ask you this, Hayes, before we go. What would make you get back into the games? Because you kind of played them probably back in high school, but you left them alone for whatever reason. But what would help you get back into them? Like, what games was you playing back then, and what you kind of want to see more of?
Me and you talked about it, man. I was more so in the playing the basketball, boxing, race car games, stuff like that. The Grand Theft Autos for sure.
So I think we did it again, y'all. I think after last night episode of Truth Be Told, and you ain't lying this week. Deja came through and turned it up for us, you know what I'm saying? And Hayes came through and turned it up for us, and I felt like we need to get a show with everybody on it. And like I said, Serizaku, I meant to brief you, and Hayes already know I go
It's
down
cool,
with.
man. It's cool. I'm just kind of I'm like, damn, what's she mad at me for? Like,
no, it wasn't. It's all love, man. She just wanted to come get that off her chest. That's all.
I was finna come look at her like, look, I'm a one woman's man. I'm sorry. I don't know if you got my number or whatever. But I ain't do
it. Yeah. No, it like I said, it's all love. She wanted to come on, and you know, she be getting her queen bee on sometime, and be wanting to go in. But see the game, you see how me and Hayes didn't even flinch, right? When you were saying why she going off like that, da 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 da. You know, sometimes, man, with certain women, that's kind of they love language.
Like, okay, I understand you kind of mad, but
no, but she wasn't mad. It was just the fact that she wanted you to go there with a Serizaku, and unfortunately, that's why she left. Because if we had went there with her, it would have just kept it going. Now,
I don't do that shit. I'm not finna do that shit. Where I'm
well, like, you know, some women just like and like I said, I had to learn this too. Some women like to argue, and they like to talk their talk, and that's because they like to debate. And like me, I like to debate and talk. That's why we start these podcasts, because I'm like,
my girl likes to argue with me, but I'm just kind of like, girl, shut up and kiss. Hey,
you ain't finna do it.
I have that power over her where I go like, yeah, just shut up and kiss her right now. And then she'll just look at me like, that's not finna work. and then I get her to look, I'll be looking like her like,
all right, I'm finna go sit over here then till you figure it. Yeah.
I straight do the whole LL Cool J. Lick my lips and be like, what's up? And then she'll come over and do it like, damn, LL Cool J was teaching us how to get girls.
Yeah.
Shout out to well, I was just gonna say shout out to Tef Poe. I saw he had linked with LL Cool J. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hayes, you saw that?
No, when?
It was like 2 weeks ago. I had seen it. I ain't
Oh,
know if you had saw it. Yeah, he was
he's moving
somewhere, and
around
they
though, so he
yeah
move around.
yeah, man. So y'all got some shout outs real quick. Y'all want to do, man?
Man,
Uh,
shout out to y'all, man.
shout out to Daisy, man. She can come back over here on anytime. Who knows? Who knows? I might just happen to appear on Truth Be Told one of these days.
Oh yeah, man. We definitely crossing the streams. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and like I said, this is the podcast to rule them all. And I feel like um you know I feel like they've been playing off of each other, and I like to see like I'm gonna be real. Truth be told, it's like our runaway hit, but it took Beast and Bitz to kind of build, and it kind of build to where we are, and to build this. That's what I want to do, is build this network, and then not for the people, for the everyday person. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of podcast networks full of celebrities and tastemakers and stuff like that,
Yeah,
and I want to make this be a place where the regular folks can come through and not feel like they small, and not feel like if same thing with the audience, y'all. You know, y'all want to engage or whatever, or you know what I'm saying, y'all want to
the
join. You know what I'm
conversations
saying,
are
we're gonna,
real.
the conversations are real, they open. We want people to come on. Now I do got the thing to where you could be like a guest or whatever, or not a a permanent guest at the $100 level on the Patreon, but we do want to open it up sometimes for the people to get on and y'all talk back to us. You know what I'm saying? And we don't never want to make this be a closed thing,
Yeah.
unless y'all crazy and get the trying to get buck naked and everything else like that. Then we got to get you the hell on out of here.
No, we get that.
But other than that, like that's kind of where we at with it. And like I said, shout out to Hayes for coming on. Deja, we got the whole squad that linked up. The Megazord has been made, and you know, uh, we'll be back next week, man. Starting Wednesday at 6 p.m. We got You Ain't Lying podcast. Thursday, Truth Be Told at 8 p.m. And then we'll be back here Friday for Beats and Bits podcast, like always, with me and Serizaku. Shout out for Breezy for taking time out from developing his game and everything else like that. So let me get the Instagrams and everything in here before we get out of here. Y'all got any more shout outs?
Nah, man, I'm good right now.
Oh man, shout out to y'all brothers, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
Keep on
let
mashing.
me go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let me go ahead and put these up on the screen real quick. Shout out to Jadaio Gaming, L Streets, the team over there, Ames, everybody. Shout out to y'all. Patreon, y'all know to get at me. Shout out to King Robinson and my boy Josh for supporting the channel. And who else, man? And let me get here. Go Hayes Instagram. Y'all follow him for the fam. Um, 87 ETV. You always be getting me with that, man. I ain't even gonna fake it. No, but I gotta remember all of it though. Like I told you that the other day, Hayes, that I had to like take time to remember my lyrics and everything sometimes.
It's
But
all good.
like, hold on real quick. Let me get to YouTube. Let me get Serizaku's Twitch. Yeah, man, I meant to have all these. Next week I'm gonna have all these together, but you know what I'm saying?
It's all good.
What y'all looking forward to, man? While I'm doing that, what y'all looking forward to as far as music wise or everything else wise? Why do the commercial?
Man, only thing I'm looking forward to is another week, another paycheck, and
Y'all already know, man.
see what happens next.
That way.
For real, for real,
Yes,
for
sir.
real. Shout out to Strawberry Icing on that's Deja. That's at Deja's company. We gotta go ahead and throw that up in here.
Mm-hmm.
Is you doing
You
like a
know,
wrestling podcast, brother?
I work my own wrestling TV show where basically I do Raw, SmackDown, NXT, different shows during the week with characters
Yeah.
from other video games. So like I had like like the Double Dragons from Double Dragon are like the Raw Tag Team Champions, and right now, Cody and Guy from Final Fight and Street Fighter V are like the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this because I've always wanted this done. So I'll just pull different characters from games that ain't even getting used right now and just put them in there.
It's on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, there's like over like 400, 500 episodes now.
I'm finna put it. I'm putting it in.
Mashing. All right.
Yeah, like been doing it for like since like 19, and just been keeping it going ever since. And I'm waiting to see what 2K22 looks like because all right, I need this one to work because I bought 2K20, and that was just dumpster fire.
Yeah, they dropped the ball on that. Like I was kind of mad about that, and I honestly, I'm gonna say this too before we get out of here. As far as where's the thing at? Here we go. I was looking for that. There we go. Because for some reason they ain't I'm gonna have to get at you mad about that. Is as far as like your channel, when I search it, I can't find it, but I got it though.
All right,
because you know me. We finna put that up in here, and then we gonna get up out of here, y'all. Just gotta make sure I put everybody's stuff in the chat and on the screen, so when they replay this, everybody can start hitting them links. Everybody can start, showing love and doing what they supposed to do. I need y'all to go subscribe and follow all these profiles, all these channels, all these websites. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to go do that.
Description. Links gonna be in description.
Oh yeah, I gotta start. I'm about to start updating them because I gotta do them after they pull up.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I feel like we really hitting our stride, man, and we really get consistent. It took a long time kind of coming, and I just appreciate everybody. I appreciate y'all, man, for coming through and showing love. And we got a great team, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier about the folks hating or the folks talking down or whatever, we ain't even worried about that or acknowledging that. I was just chopping it up with Charlie earlier this week about that. It's Beats and Bitz Podcast. It's the Beats and Bitz Podcast Network. Like I said one more time, we gonna be back next Wednesday, starting with You Ain't Lying Podcast at 6 p.m. Central Time. We'll be back with Truth Be Told Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Time, Beats and Bitz Podcast at 9 p.m. Central Time. And Hayes, tell them what you got cooking up for the 2021. And Serizaku, tell everybody when you go live on the Twitch stream.
Well, man, you can go to my YouTube channel for the fam 8070 TV. Check out my new video, Chill Break. And I'm gonna just be dropping some more heat. So just stay tapped in with me.
Check in on my YouTube channel, uploading episodes pretty much just about every day. But this week it was not, due to the fact that it is a pay-per-view this Sunday, Royal Rumble.
Right.
So
They canceled it.
No, it's still going.
No, he talking about wait a minute, you talking about the real pay-per-view, or you talking about this pay-per-view week for
both
the channel? Oh, okay. He said both. And what time can they see you live and where?
I'm probably gonna go live around maybe 2:00 on the dot.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna re-upload it on YouTube a little bit later on afterwards. Okay. But yeah, then I'm actually gonna go watch actual Royal Rumble after I slide these pizzas in the oven.
Okay. So it's Big Killzown.
I got my buddy Goldwasser throwing bets out at me. I'm like, look, man, if I just get what I want at Royal Rumble, I'm happy. Just let Christian just come out there for like 5 seconds. I don't care.
Yeah, Christian, yeah.
I'll take
all
that.
Right. All right, y'all. It's your boy. We got CMW Hayes in the building. Serizaku, the big otaku, and his big Killzown on your phone, and money still long, and the team is forever ever strong. And I'm gonna try to go to bed because I'm gonna go try to get the King Donuts and then collect the store in the morning because the new Yu-Gi-Oh stuff is dropping. And we didn't even talk about that, Serizaku, but we can talk
I
about
forgot
that.
about that, man.
Man, it's looking good. I was like, you know what I'm saying? But we'll be back next week. Maybe we'll talk about that. Maybe not. I don't know if it just depends on if I get up because I had me a good, beautiful rest this morning. Got a lot of stuff done. I want to dedicate this episode before we go to Mama Abigail. We praying for Abigail and her family. Also to my uncle who just passed away. And everybody that we lost so far this year to gun violence and to the quarantine. I just want to dedicate this episode to y'all, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. This is Beatz Podcast, the Beatz Podcast network, sponsored by Jadayo Jadayo Gaming, Strawberry Icing for the fam 87 ETV and Patreon. And we out. Peace.